Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the one, the only Rumboyz Fantasy Network. It's your boy, Rumboyz Robbie, aka the Admiral, here in the building. I am so excited for tonight. We have some type of sports going down. It is the NFL schedule release party. You guys remember how we did it last year? We coming live. We coming direct with it this year. It's gonna be on and popping. It's gonna be lit in the fucking titty. I cannot wait. Um, so it looks like Ravens are going to, or Chiefs are going to be visiting the Ravens week 3 for Monday night. So we have Steelers at Giants also for Monday night. Wow, they are going fast. Hold on. Whoa. I'm sure they're going to air this more than once, but week 9 is what we're looking at now. Patriots, Jets, Vikings, Bears, Rams, Bucks, Seahawks, Eagles, Bills, 49ers, Ravens, Browns, Steelers, Bengals, Bills, Patriots. That's all the way up to week 16. Hell yeah. Yo, this microphone picks up every goddamn sound. Like, no holds bar, bro. Let me turn these levels down just a bit. There we go. How's everybody doing? I see we got a treat up in the building. Leafs defense, dilly, what it do? BJ Nats 96. What's good? What's good? Treat over on Sportscaster as well. Y'all know how it goes. Hang on, I'm not even gonna start off with the beer because I got the bottle right here. Connor Burke says, I want a piece of that Titan ass. Oh, shit. There we go. Got the shot on deck. We got a couple of minutes before this starts off. Whenever schedules are, I don't know how ESPN is planning on doing it. If they're going to do these by teams, I would hope that they would do these by teams, which is, realistically, probably the only way that you can make it a fucking 3-hour event. Hopefully they do this by teams. They do this by teams. I am going to plan on going through fantasy implications with the schedules. So, I'm excited for this. Cool, what it do? Connor Burke, Leafs, what it do? Cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the rum boys and girls, what it do? Dilly. Yo, I'd love Cowboys versus Redskins on Thanksgiving Day. That's a tradition. Yeah, you guys get the Chiefs. Get the Chiefs at your house. Woo, hoo, 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 hoo. Buccaneers featured in 2 Monday Night Football games next season. Giants in week 8, and then host the Rams in week 11. I don't like those for Monday night games for the Tampa Bay Bucks. I damn sure don't want to see them on Monday night versus the Giants. Okay, I'm going to be open-minded, and I'm going to be optimistic. I'm going to be optimistic. I'm not going to be pessimistic about these schedules. Maybe, the Giants could be good. I'm going to look at every single team this year with upside. Who am I kidding? I'm going to have fucking 2-3 beers and I'm going to start flipping out. Whatever, Koo. Whatever. Hey, we've handed it to y'all on Thanksgiving plenty of times as well. Been there, done that. Cody, they haven't started going team by team. We have about 7 minutes and 30 seconds until we get into the official schedule release. Ravens at Steelers Thanksgiving primetime. Oh yes, that'd be lit. Have they already started releasing the Thanksgiving games? If they have, that'd be lit. Saints will visit the Raiders in Monday Night Football Week 2. The Raiders home opener in Vegas. Raider Vegas. The Vegas Raiders. That's going to be pretty lit. Week 1, we open up with Steelers at the Giants for Monday Night Football, September 14th. And then Titans at the Broncos. So we get, of course, as tradition, we get those two Week 1 Monday night games. Saints, Raiders, like we mentioned, Chiefs, Ravens. Falcons at Packers Week 4. Chargers at Saints Week 5, October 12th. Cardinals, Cowboys. That's going to be very interesting. Bears, Rams, Buccaneers, Giants. Seahawks fan 19, what it do? Welcome to the Sportscaster chat, the Sportscaster live stream. Make sure you guys go ahead and go around and give this thing a share. If you are in our Discord, dive off in the Discord. Tell everybody, hey yo, wakey, eggs and bakey, get your ass in the live stream. Let's go. Monday Night Football to open with Steelers at Giants. So let's talk about that, and then of course the Titans are going to visit the Broncos. Let's talk about that Steelers Giants joint. So that's a lot of pressure in Week 1 for sophomore QB Daniel Jones. Big Ben's going to be back. That's going to be our indicator for the Pittsburgh Steelers if they're going to be fantasy football relevant or not. Okay? Everyone is questioning, can Juju really step up and be a wide receiver one? We saw last year he was not capable of doing that. And a lot of people are giving him the benefit of the doubt in stating that, well, he had Duck Hodges and then Mason. I'm going to try and rip off Myles Garrett's helmet. Rudolph. So a lot of people are trying to give us some leeway, right? I think we all know that I'm not going to give Juju Smith-Schuster any type of leeway. They made it to where you're supposed to be the number one guy, and you got to step up and you got to show up in games and show out week in and week out and be that guy. So I mean, with that being stated, I worry about the fantasy relevance of the Pittsburgh Steelers. I feel like they have a lot of question marks. I think there's teams that were very low tier, very low end teams last year that are gonna maybe tack on 2-3 more wins onto their record and be significantly more better than they were last year. Be in some close shootouts, be in some close games, and they're gonna put up. There's gonna be guys in personnel on those teams that I just maybe much rather have. So to speak, than a Juju Smith-Schuster, a Roethlisberger. You're rolling the dice with the Deontay Johnson, but if you got Deontay Johnson in Dynasty, then you're fucking happy with that. So yeah, I mean it's gonna be very interesting. By the way, y'all, keep your eyes out for multiple articles dropping on Rumboyz.com. Site's gonna be juiced with content. Yes, we gotta as routine as possible. Make sure you guys are also faithfully going to Rumboyz.com, checking out all the articles there in the Captain's Corner. I got some new designs I need to get up there for you guys that Rumboyz Graphics, aka Rumboyz Fitness, knocked out for you guys and got taken care of for you guys. So we got some new things that are going to be popping off over there on Rumboyz.com for you. The Bills have 4 primetime games. Damn, we are going to Vegas. What's good, Bills Mafia Rob? Yeah, a lot of you guys' team's schedule has already dropped on your team's websites. Your team schedule should be available on your team's websites. I'm gonna go over them, as ESPN is going over them. Just because I want to feel that thrill. We don't have any sports going on, so I'm trying to sit back and enjoy it. Cody CC Hate Club says crap. Why, Cody? Why crap? What happened with your team schedule? Tell me about your team and your team schedule. I'm definitely interested and excited to see all the fan reactions tonight. I want to see how everyone feels, how everyone reacts. See what everybody is thinking. I mean, it's like crap. There's got to be a good reason behind that. Right now, ESPN on a commercial. Oh shit! It's a Manscaped commercial. That's what's up. Get silky smooth balls with Manscaped, the Lawnmower 3.0. Alrighty. So let's roll right into this schedule release special that they already started about 20 minutes ago. I don't even know why ESPN even did that, revealed all those Monday night games like that. Just wait until the time. Bills through the first 8 games. It's back and forth with home and away games. A lot of travel. A lot of travel for the Bills throughout that first eight games. Excuse me. Yo, Alex Smith. Bro, I so want him to want him to come back. I so want him to come back. Alex Smith comes back making the starter for the Washington Redskins right out the gate. Right out the fucking gate. No holds bar. 2, 1. Schedule release party. Cubby girl, what is good over here on Sportscaster? Thank you for joining Packers Nation. Glad I get to see the Vikings lose week 1, says Packers Nation. Ooh. Already with the smack talk. We just got schedules getting released and we got the smack talk early. Yeah, I think everyone, from what I've been hearing, like the early words on Twitter, it seems like everyone's gonna start off the season week 1 with a divisional game. Like everyone will start off with a divisional game, which I hate when the NFL does that. Let teams get warmed up before they have to face their division. Whew, look at that Redskins poker card right there. That shit looks fly. That burgundy and gold, baby. And this broadcast is brought to you guys. This is powered by sportscaster.com. Make sure you guys download the Sportscaster app. Check out some of the best sports analysts in the industry. Rumboyz is definitely heavy over there. Got a competition right now. Whoever got the most views this month gets to sit down with Bob Costas. I don't know if Bob Costas want to sit down with the Rumboyz. Like, would Bob Costas want to have beers? Like, I doubt it. I doubt Bob Costas would be down for beers. Nah, Fins versus Falcons. Well, let's go ahead. Let's see here. So week 1, Texans at Chiefs. Thursday night football, September 10th. Okay. AFC Divisional Playoff rematch. We got Buccaneers and the Saints here. So we're gonna open that one up in the division. Woof, Tom having to face Breeze 2 times a year now. Woo. Okay. We got the Cowboys versus the Rams. The Cowboys are gonna face the Rams to open up week 1. And they're going to LA. Will Dak be on the field or is it gonna be Mr. Andy Dalton? We'll figure out July. He has until July to sign that tag. We're talking Giants, or we're talking Steelers. We're talking Giants. They're going to go at it. Monday Night Football week 1, September 14th. I'm going to go ahead and take the Steelers early in that one. Saquon's definitely going to be fantasy relevant. Oh yes, we're talking Titans against the Broncos. Titans versus the Broncos. Tannehill, Drew Lock. Oh, Broncos got the new addition of Jerry Jeudy. So I'm excited to see how the new look Broncos look. But I'm pretty sure that Vegas is going to open up the Titans there to be the favorite. Browns, Ravens as well, week 1. Eagles, Redskins, so that's in the division. Seahawks, Falcons, Packers, Vikings, Dolphins, Patriots, Jets versus Bills Mafia, Raiders at the Panthers, Bears at the Lions, Colts at the Jacksonville Jaguars, but they're not Jacksonville anymore. Chargers to the Bengals, Buccaneers against the Saints, Cardinals, 49ers, Cowboys, Rams, Steelers, Giants, Titans, Broncos, Monday Night Football. That's going to be aired on ESPN. Rumday Night Football, doubleheader. Cannot wait. Travis Seal. T-Seal, what's good? T-Seal up in the building. Yo, you guys got something to worry about week 1. You just gear up for week 1, Travis. Or my homie up there in Canada. Actually, Leafs defense is from Canada, Travis. Excited to see how Haskins steps up to the plate, if it's going to be him or Kyle Allen. Alex Smith looking really good in the workout video that his wife posted today via Instagram. Maybe he steps up and he starts. Hell yeah, Travis! I cannot wait. I cannot wait. It's definitely gonna be a lit week 1. Got some divisional matchups. We got some potential down the road, playoff potential matchups in that first week. So it's gonna be nice. If start of season is delayed, early weeks could occur after week 17. Super Bowl scheduled for February 7th could be pushed back by weeks. Any week could serve as opening week. Every team shares the same bye week as their week 2 opponent. Okay, so that's going to be something to look forward to in these schedules. Whenever you're looking at your team schedule, whoever you're facing in week 2, you're going to have the same bye week as that person. Dude, if Cam landed in Washington, I don't know how I'd feel. I'd have a mixed set of emotions, bro. I'm just gonna be completely upfront with you. Like I don't know how I would take it. I don't know how I'd feel. I know Tom Brady versus Drew Brees week 1, super lit. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. Hate the term new look. It's dumb hype term to make it seem like a mediocre team looks good by additions. I mean, I would say that there's a new look in there in Cincinnati with Joe Burrow under center. I mean, I get that it can be a hype term utilized by media. I mean, some teams they get a makeover. You know, they get a makeover, they get a redesign. We'll see what teams end up with a new look per se. I don't feel like the Bills are going to be the new look Bills if that's what you're implying. Refs about to mess up Saints again. Yes, the refs did revoke the pass interference review rule, defensive pass interference rule, only after 1 season of operating the rule, and I feel that it's a travesty. I feel like it's a sham, and Alberto Riveron and the rest of those refs should fucking be forced to self-swirly themselves in their own toilets and gargle water. Okay, that's how that's going to work. I was wondering how they're going to figure out how with the bye weeks. Yeah, you'll have the same as your week 2 opponent. Goodell stating the NFL's prepared to address coronavirus contingency plans as they arise. I don't know how comforting that makes me feel, but we shall see. Ravens versus Pats, week 10, Sunday Night Football. Hopefully the Patriots are going to be good this year, so that a Sunday night game isn't wasted there. Right if I'm wrong, but Haskins will step up in a big way this season. He'll solidify himself as the second best QB in his draft class. Hopefully, I mean, it usually takes time for guys to adjust. It takes guys to adjust. Oh shit. Packers Bucks is what we're looking at here. A Week 6 matchup between the Packers and Bucks. Third career matchup between Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady. Little interesting factoid right there. Kansas City versus the Bucks. So Patrick Mahomes is going to end up taking on Brady. Week 12. It's going to be an afternoon game. Tom 2-1 and shit. I fucking did not get to read that. I'm supposing he said 2-1 against what? Mahomes? I don't know. So the Bucks start off with the Saints, Panthers, Broncos, Chargers. Thursday night against the Bears in Week 5. Packers, Raiders on Sunday night, Week 7. Giants on ESPN Monday Night Football. Saints, Week 9, Sunday Night Football. Week 10, Panthers. Week 11, Rams. Week 12, Chiefs. By Week 13, then it's going to go Vikings, Falcons, Lions, Falcons. They sandwiched them Falcons games right there towards the end. They made sure them mugs counted for Tampa. Happy birthday to A Boogie Fan. What is good? Happy birthday to A Boogie Fan up in the house over here on YouTube. Dilly, my brother. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. Happy birthday, A Boogie Fan. Who my Browns play Week 1. I don't think we've gotten to the Browns yet. They're doing this kind of rapid fire. We have 5 primetime games this season. A Week 5 bye, and the last time we had a Week 5 bye was 2010 when we won the Super Bowl. Laughed my ass off. Strange. But you guys need receivers. Let's look at okay, no, that's still the Tampa Bay schedule. They were 7-9, third in the NFC South last year. Of course, I'm pretty sure Vegas and any other betting man and NFL analyst out there probably have the Bucks. Probably jumping all the way up to number 1 in that division. I mean, can Tom beat? He has to beat Breeze in week 1 and Week 9, and then boom, the road through Breeze, set, good. He has to face Matt Ryan Week 15 and 17. Teddy Bridgewater. I don't think the Panthers. I think the Bucks will walk right through the Panthers. Week 2 and Week 10. I think aren't they supposed to have the fucking same bye week as the Panthers? What the hell? I'm pretty sure that they're supposed to have the same bye week as their Week 2 opponent. Yeah. Brandon Beane is my favorite guy in football right now. Hey, no worries, bro. Matty Ice. Can Matty Ice really go out there and is he gonna see Breeze, or I'm sorry, see Tampa on the one? Like I just don't know. I think Brady's gonna go out there and turn that division upside down on its head. I mean, luckily Breeze knows how to play down there too. That one's tough for me. Mm-hmm. So Jeremy just sent me his jet schedule. So of course, we know they open up against the Bills, the Jets. Then gotta face San Fran. Then they go to Indianapolis. Then they gotta face Denver. Yo, let me just zoom in on this shit. Okay. So they go visit Buffalo, then they gotta go, then they host San Fran, then they fly out to Indy, then they host Denver, then they host Arizona, go to LA against the Chargers, host Buffalo, go to KC, damn, host the Patriots, go to Miami, who's definitely going to be improved. Then they host Miami right after that. So they get a bye, and then they, week 11 bye, and then they got to host Miami? Fuck. That's tough. Then they got to host the Raiders. Then they go to Seattle. They would go to LA against the Rams. Browns, and then the fucking Patriots. Damn. What up, crazy mofo? I love that my Niners play the Jets and Giants back to back on the road. Less traveling for us. Yeah, that's stuff like that. Little things is what will help you out. Fucking Snapchat. Little things like that are gonna help you out. Where it's like, okay, we may be on the road, but we face two teams back to back on the road. You know. Wow, Ryan Clark is gonna predict that Brady will open up in a loss to Drew Brees in week 1. Okay. That's gonna be a week 1 America game of the week. Watch. Here, let me go ahead. I'm going to go to NFL.com. I'm going to start looking at some of these schedules here. Now I feel like I can start peeking because all of y'all have already pretty much started peeking now. One second. Alrighty. So we got the 2020 schedule release. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and let's look at week 2 here. I'm gonna do these by weeks, alright? Why my hometown play the Pats week 1. Damn, the Jets schedule's vicious. Yo, the Jets got fucked, bro. Wow, Ryan Clark just went on a fucking Bucks win streak. This man said loss against the Saints in week 1, then goes Panthers, Broncos, Chargers, Bears, Packers, Raiders, Giants, all wins. And oh my goodness. Broncos, second year quarterback. Fucking Panthers, first year coach quarterback there, like kind of combo. The Chargers, they have no fucking idea who their quarterback's gonna be at this moment. The Bears, that's definitely one that I feel like they can walk through. The fucking Packers, Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers. If we're not gonna at least give the Packers a fighting fucking chance, I mean, come on. I think that could go either way. The Raiders, yeah, Brady probably is gonna do that. He's gonna do them in. Giants, yeah, he's probably gonna do them in. Then he's gonna go loss versus the Saints and loss versus the Panthers. So you just suddenly fucking think the Panthers are gonna get better. They just game planned this second time around. Fucking halfway through the season, Ryan Clark. Like, I don't think that the Panthers beat the Bucks not even once. I think the Panthers are actually probably going to be the bottom dwellers of that division. So they beat the Rams. and then they lose to the Chiefs. Okay, I see the Chiefs loss. They're 8-4 at this point, per Ryan Clark. What up, Clock Management? What up, TDC3? I know, bro. I'm actually probably about to peek in my Redskins schedule here in a second. I'm just trying to look at how fucking dumb Ryan Clark is being. 9-4. He says that they beat the Vikings. Okay, so now they got to face the Falcons. Brady's not losing at the end of the year. It doesn't matter what team it is. So yeah, okay, they 10-4. They beat the Falcons. Wait, did he just flip flop? He just flipped his fucking take to a loss. They beat the Lions. And then they beat the Falcons. It has the Bucs going 11-5. Yo, that win streak is fucking massive. From week 2 all the way down to what? Like fucking week 8. Connor, I'm about to. Do you guys want me to go by teams or weeks? I should probably just go by teams. The Saints historically lose week 1. I think last season against the Texans, they finally broke that week 1 losing streak, says GMM. You got the Chiefs all wins. Who dat Coley? What's good? Alright, so yeah, we're just gonna go by teams. Fuck this. And I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna get my team out the way. So we get our bye week, week 8, mid-season bye week. I like it a lot. Alrighty, so we're gonna host the Eagles. Fuck. Goddamn Carson Wentz. They got Jalen Reagor now, but we got Terry McLaurin. Dwayne Haskins going to step up. No biggie. I'm not even going to predict it. I don't give a fuck. We got to face the Cardinals week 2. Jordan Love's going to talk mad shit. Then week 3, we got the Browns. Oh, God. That's going to be Jake and Nick Howard on my fucking head week 3. Ravens. Oh, gosh. We got to freaking host the Ravens. Connor Burke's gonna have a fucking field day. The Rams. I don't know about the Rams. The Rams have just kind of digressed since that Super Bowl. Like they just kind of digressed. The Giants. We're gonna fucking beat the Giants. I don't like fucking Daniel Jones. Which sucks because I actually like Saquon Barkley and Golden Tate. Golden Tate is a football player. The Cowboys, fuck, that's going to be tough. Pat's going to be on my ass week 7. We get a bye week 8. We're going to beat the Giants again. The Lions, Kerryon Johnson's going to be injured by then. We'll probably pull something victorious out. The Bengals, fuck Joe Burrow. We're still going to figure that one out. We'll beat the Bengals. The Cowboys at Dallas on Thanksgiving. Shit. Steelers. Damn, we're on the road. Dallas, Steelers, and then 49ers. All the way from fucking week 12 to week 14. Then we host the Seahawks. We host the Panthers. And then we close out at Philly. So we open with Philly and close with Philly. Plenty of time to game plan for Philly the second time around if we fucking lose to them the first time around. Let's get into the next team's schedule. Whatever. I'm not sure if I should be so high on him with those corners he's going to be facing. Bro, you could still run McLaurin, bro. You could still run McLaurin. Let me go ahead. I'm gonna head over to the Ravens joint for Connor Burt. I'm gonna head to the Ravens and I'm gonna do the Niners for all you Niners fans out there. So the Ravens open up against the Browns. Ravens are gonna smack the Browns. Then they go Texans. Week 2, week 3, Chiefs. Then they gotta visit the Redskins. Fuck. those Texans and Chiefs games are tough. Those Texans and Chiefs games are tough. Those can swing either way. Um, then after the Redskins, they get the Bengals. So between the Redskins and the Bengals, and then honestly, then the Eagles, I feel like that's a little bit of a break in terms of the standard of the Baltimore Ravens. Um, let's see here. So Bengals, Eagles, then Steelers, week 7, week 8, you get your bye. Then you go Colts, Patriots on the road. You host the Titans. Then you're back on the road. Steelers host the Cowboys. Then you're at Cleveland, hosting the Jaguars, hosting the Giants, and then at the Bengals. Damn, I feel like you got it kind of fucking easy. Damn. I feel like the Ravens got a pretty fucking smooth schedule. Well, shit. Connor Burke, how do you feel about that? I don't. I don't even know if Big Ben's gonna stay healthy all season this year, bro. I don't even know. I don't even think that Big Ben stays healthy all season. Like, I just feel like the way that the Big Ben's playing style throughout his career, that durability is gonna start weighing on him, bro. So I mean, I don't know, but 13-3. I mean, I could maybe see a loss to the Chiefs, and a loss to the Texans, maybe, um, maybe the Titans. But I mean, honestly, I think that you can fucking whoop ass the rest of your schedule. Like the rest of your schedule is just stupid on your side. Like I don't think the Browns beat you guys once this season. Yeah, that schedule just looks stupid fucking easy, bro. Let's get into the 49ers. Let's get to them Niners. Let's see how clock management and GMM about to feel right here. They gonna have a Super Bowl hangover or no? Or no? All right, so they host so San Francisco 49ers, week 1, Cardinals. Right out the gate. Cardinals are, I know that Bills Mafia hates the term new look, but they are going to be the new look Cardinals. I mean, they got a lot of fucking additions. D Hop being there. They still have a very young wide receiver room that we've still yet to see what all of those guys there can do. Kenyon Drake, who I think who was just budding in a new scenery. That shit's going to be tough right there, right? But San Fran, I think they're just going to open up strong because I think they're not going to have a Super Bowl hangover. I think they're just going to be pissed off. So they go Cardinals. Think they get that. Think they beat the Jets and they beat the Giants. They're on the road, Jets and Giants in New York. The Eagles are going to play them close. That's going to be a tight end nightmare. But you know, actually, I got you guys. I'm gonna go upset on week 1. You lose to the Cardinals. You beat the Jets. You beat the Giants. You beat the Eagles. Beat the Dolphins. Then you face the Rams. Jared Goff. They're gonna look a little bit different. No Todd Gurley though. You beat the Rams. Then you gotta face the Patriots. You beat the Patriots. Week 8, you lose to the to the Seattle Seahawks. They're back. They're doing their thing. I don't think that Aaron Rodgers and the Packers get along at all this year, and I think there's going to be a lot of dysfunctionality there in Green Bay, and that's going to be the result for the Packers to honestly lose against a lot of teams they should probably beat. Going to beat the Packers week 9. The Saints are going to beat you in week 10. I said you'd lose to the Saints, the Seahawks, and the Cardinals so far. Let's see here. Then you're at the Rams. Think the Rams turn around? They can get one on you. So then you lose to the Rams. Gotta worry about the Bills. Bills. I'm gonna go San Fran right there. I'm gonna go San Fran over the Redskins. I'm gonna go San Fran over the Cowboys. You're gonna come back. You're gonna beat the Cardinals. You're going to come back and you're going to beat the Cardinals week 16, and then you beat the Seahawks. That's what I'm thinking. The Cards did give us problems both times we played them last season. Oh yeah, teams, they could take time. They can learn. I think I heard someone say they want Dolphins next. I'm anxious for Dolphins and Bengals next. Actually, I'm not gonna front. I think I really want to look at the Bills. I really want to look at the Bills, and I think I am gonna go look at the Bills. We're gonna do the Bills. Then we're gonna go Dolphins, Packers, Bengals. We'll do it like that. Just jump around this goddamn thing. It's your thing. Do what you wanna do. Yo, let's check out the Bills though. All right. So the Bills open up week 1. They're gonna smack the Jets. Josh Allen's gonna be like, "Yo, Tua, let me show you what an NFL quarterback is, young man." He's gonna lay down the smackdown in Miami. I love that. I love that for the Bills. That's gonna give them momentum right out the gate, beginning of the season in their division. They're gonna beat the Jets. They're gonna beat the Dolphins. They're gonna go up against the Rams. I wonder if Sean McVay is losing his luster. I have to look at this Rams schedule because I feel like Sean McVay is losing his luster. I don't think that offense is everything that it once was. The signing of Josh Norman, as Tree would say, casual. Or not Josh Norman, goddamn Jalen Ramsey. The Bills have Josh Norman, I'm sorry. Both signings for both corners, casual. One corner's significantly better than the other, but still. I'm worried about how week 3 can go. Week 3 can go either way. Rams having to go to Buffalo. The Rams can beat Buffalo there. I think that one is very tight. That one's very tight. It comes down to special teams. Comes down to a field goal. The Raiders there. I don't like John Gruden at the moment. I'm not hype. I feel like John Gruden still needs some time to figure some things out. I'm not digging the Raiders right now. Bills beat the Raiders. Titans, Bills lose to the Titans. Chiefs, Bills lose to the Chiefs. The Bills beat the Jets. The Bills beat the Patriots. The Seahawks, the Bills lose to the Seahawks. Damn. So you lose Titans, or you lose Rams, you lose Titans, you lose Chiefs, you lose Seahawks. And I think that the Cardinals, with their new additions, and Kyler Murray, probably going to take the next step this year. I think you lose to the Cardinals. Shit. You beat the Chargers. Week 11 is your bye week. Week 12, you're going to beat the Chargers. 49ers, I can't remember what I just said when I was just checked out the 49ers schedules, but I think you do lose to the 49ers potentially. You're going to beat the Steelers. There's a chance you could beat the Broncos late in the year. That's a snowy season. You're going to be close, probably capping off your whole division, honestly. You could take the Broncos and the Patriots and the Dolphins your last couple of games. Kyler Ren and Nuke Skywalker gonna be a problem. I just want to see Drew Brees reach a historic 80,000 passing yards. Raiders finish 8-8, 9-7. The shocking loss on the Ravens schedule could be the Redskins or Colts. That Redskins front seven is nasty, and I think Haskins will develop well. I don't think that we're going to do shit this year. Too many new pieces moving in Washington. To keep it real with you. Too many new pieces. So what I said, what you guys will basically lose like 7 games. So what I can see you guys going what 9-7. Somewhere along those lines, Bills Mafia. But I mean, I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough with a lot of these teams, because a lot of these teams are going to be any loss that I feel like the Bills suffer is going to be like a one off. You know. All right, let's check out Tua's schedule. All right, they open up against the Patriots. The real question with this one, there's 2 questions with this one, and they actually go hand in hand. Is Tua gonna be better than Jarrett Stidham? That's gonna be the big question. And I do think that Tua Tagovailoa is gonna be better than one Jarrett Stidham. But I think that one can make the argument the Patriots defense is still going to be the Patriots defense. And Bill Belichick is still going to be Bill Belichick. But is week 1 going to be rocky for Bill Belichick? You know, that's a super serious question. Oh, I think Riverboat Ron will definitely turn our defense around. GMM Network. I think it'll definitely turn our defense around. The offense is the big question mark. Are we going to have the capacity to put up more than 17 fucking points a game up there in our nation's capital? But no, I mean, back down here to Miami. I mean, and then you're traveling. You're on the road to Boston. And let's just assume, I mean, that we're gonna be safe, and we're assuming, you know, we're not taking like crowd noise or fan noise into account. Like, you know, we're not. We're just looking at this as just pure football right now. I would love for Miami to make a leap. They're not making a leap over the Patriots yet. They're not making a leap over the Bills in week 2. Jacksonville is fucking awful right now. But they're still Minshew Mania. They're still DJ Chark who you all better be drafting in your fantasy leagues. You know, Miami. Versus Jacksonville, the Battle of Florida. I think Miami can beat. I think Miami can beat Jacksonville. They've improved their defense. They've improved their defense. They can get inside of Minshew's head. Leonard Fournette's not like he's like not even focused. Like everyone wants out. Jacksonville's too dysfunctional. They'll lose to Seattle. They'll lose to San Francisco. They'll lose to Denver. Tua versus Herbert. Chargers. Chargers gonna have a fucking sick running game. They're gonna be able to run that rock. And Anthony Lynn's one damn good coach. Tua over Herbert. Miami beats the Chargers. Miami loses to the Rams in week 8. Week 9, they face the Cardinals. Cardinals are going to smack that ass, smack that ass. I think that so this is interesting. Week 10, they face the Jets. They get a bye, and then week 12 they face the Jets. Whatever team wins the first bout of the two, I think also wins the second. The two games are too close together. And I think the goddamn Jets lose both. So what, I got Miami now at 4 wins. I think Joe Burrow is gonna smoke Tua throughout all of Tua's NFL career. I got the Bengals beating the Dolphins in week 13. I got the Dolphins losing to the Chiefs in week 14. I think the Dolphins can come back later and maybe beat the Patriots. Nah, fuck it. It's Bill Belichick. He's always going to have Miami's number. I mean, Miami tends to beat the Patriots once or twice. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and put Miami there. We got Miami at 5 wins. They lose to the Raiders. They lose to the Bills. Miami wins 5 games next year. Oh, man, TD up in the chat. Yo, I was looking at the throwbacks, Thomas, of when I was in LA last year, when me and Ty Boogie was in LA. You, me, and Arter riding the whip, killing some 211s, living a good life. It was a beautiful time, man. I hope that you and your family are doing well, bro. Much love. Big ups to all the family out there on the West Coast. So yeah, man. I mean, do you guys think that Raquel Armstead is a waste of space? Wow. Do I think Tampa Bay Bucks will make the playoffs? We're gonna get into their schedule. We're gonna get in their schedule. I think it's Tom Brady. It's Tom Brady. Like, I mean, that division down there, it's some damn good quarterbacks, but it's Tom Brady. Like, they're definitely gonna smoke the Panthers twice. Like, they're definitely gonna smoke the Panthers twice. I feel. I feel like the Falcons can get smoked easily. I feel like the Falcons are definitely any given Sunday team, and that doesn't matter about it necessarily being Tom Brady on the other side. You know, for the Bucks, I think the Falcons are any given Sunday team, no matter who the fuck they face. They're one of those teams that when you're looking at their schedule, you're like, every single one of those games for 16 weeks can sway either way. So yeah, I mean, I think Tampa, Tom, and Drew Brees, Drew Orleans. I think that those are going to be the top 2 teams there, and I think that one of those teams will end up as a wild card team. Both teams will have the records. It's just one team will end up as a wild card due to unfortunate circumstances. Head coach Anthony Lynn always produces top 5 running backs in fantasy, so I do agree with their running game. Gonna be nasty. Oh, bro, and then you don't pay Austin Eckler, was it $24.3 million, and not give that man the rock. Really, Leafs? Xavier Howard. I think that issue happened not long ago. Steelers reserve 211s. Oh, still reserve 211s. Oh, that used to be my shit as a youngster, bro. We was trying to save money out there because y'all like everything expensive out there in Cali, you know. We spent the money at the clubs, me and Ty. Otto Gossam. What's up, Otto Gossam? Over here on Sportscast. Thank you for joining the live stream. Let's get into our next team schedule. Look, guys, I'm super interested in you guys know I love rookies. You guys know that I love rookies. And we're actually going to be talking about this team in a new series. Well, not a new series. I did this series last year, but this year is going to be a little bit more consistent. And we talked about last year how fantasy friendly this team could have been, but I honestly do think that this team, even though they may not win a lot of games, similar to Miami is not going to win like a whole lot of fucking games. Like if you're hitting, the casino, or, well, because of coronavirus, you're not hitting a casino, but like if you're, online, you're on like the sports books, if you're fucking FanDuel, DraftKings, Thrive Fantasy app, for your prop bets, all that stuff. Even your ESPN, Yahoo, Sleeper, MyFantasyLeague.com. What other fucking fantasy apps are there? All your daily and everything. Between teams like Miami and teams like Cincinnati that I'm about to talk about now, I think that these are teams that are going to produce a lot of fantasy points, but in real life, they're not going to win a fuck ton of games. Cincinnati is going to have back a healthy offensive line and a healthy AJ Green. Those are two different speakers. Okay. Um, let's go and dive into their schedule. Let's get into some picks. But if there's any team that can go from being like really ugly to like really good, I mean, aside from excuse me, the obvious Arizona Cardinals, it could be these Bengals with the new Tiger King. Week 1, the Bengals are going to face the Chargers, and I think the Bengals are going to if I have every feeling in my body that Justin Herbert is going to start Week 1 for the Chargers. And if the Chargers don't start Justin Herbert Week 1 and they roll with Tyrod, Justin Herbert will quickly replace Tyrod Taylor eventually. And I'm biased towards Tyrod Taylor because he's a Virginia Tech guy. But anyways, I think that Joe Burrow, he's going to go out there and he's going to win his first NFL start Week 1 against the Chargers. Then they got to go to the Browns. They got to go down the road to Cleveland. Look, Baker just has more experience and has better weapons. The Browns are gonna pull that one off. The Eagles, then they got to go on the road. I mean, back to back for a rookie quarterback in the NFL, playing at this pace, learning the defenses and all the different coverages and all the different schemes. You're not beating the Browns or the Eagles on the road. I just don't see that. Then you got to face the Jags. Once again, I mean, the Jags are in turmoil, but Minshew Mania is Minshew Mania. I'm still buying the DJ Shark hype. This one comes down to running games. Are we trusting Joe Mixon or are we trusting Leonard Fournette in this game? Who's going to rush for more yards in this game? I don't even think this one's more so on the quarterbacks as it is on the running backs in this one. Fournette did have 1,000+ yards last year. I mean, but he only had 2 TDs. That's besides the point. I think the Jags can pull this one off. Then they got to face the Ravens. The Bengals are going to lose to the Ravens. They're going to lose. Phillip Rivers week 6 for the Colts at Indy. Burrow, are you going to get one on the road yet? I don't know if you get one on the road just yet. He loses to the Colts. He loses to the Ravens and the Colts. So far, he only has that one win against the Chargers. Faces the Browns second time around, and I think that they can go ahead and turn it around. I think they can catch the Browns once. Burrow's going to be motivated enough to want to beat the crosstown rival in his NFL opening season. They're going to get smacked by Tennessee. Then they go on a bye week 9. They face the Pittsburgh Steelers. Steelers going to whack them. They're going to whack them. I think the Redskins beat them week 11. Then they face the Giants. I think they beat the Giants. I think that Joe Burrow is better than Daniel Jones just genuinely as a quarterback. I think that the Giants are just still going to, especially having Jason Garrett as the offensive coordinator, they're going to heavily rely on that running game, and they're going to heavily rely on Saquon. I just think that Burrow can outplay Daniel Jones any given fucking Sunday. So I'm gonna pick just who I feel the better quarterback is in that scenario, and that's gonna be Burrow. So far, he has 3 wins. He goes to face Miami. That Tua Burrow battle, it's gonna always be a thing. He's gonna beat Tua. They face Dallas week 14. Dallas wins. Then he's got to face the Steelers again. I think the Steelers still win that one, even if Big Ben is or is not healthy for that game or being rested for that game. I think the Steelers still win it regardless. They lose to the Texans and they lose to the Ravens. So, yeah. 2-11, that high gravity. I wait for tomorrow, 3 p.m., 6-9, back on live. Oh, gosh, no. Leonard Fournette has TDs, but the cameras were dead. Leonard Fournette, literally only 2 touchdowns last year. So terrible. The Cowboys got to face the Rams, Falcons, Seahawks, Browns, Giants, Cardinals, Redskins, Eagles, Steelers. They get a bye week in week 10. Then they go Vikings, Redskins on Thanksgiving, Ravens, Bengals, 49ers, and I missed that last couple of games. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at Dallas' schedule. Let me go ahead and knock them out the way. Let me go ahead and knock Dallas out the way. I need to eventually touch on that NFC or that NFC North. The Mike McCarthy era begins. So they're gonna open up against the Rams. God damn. Alright, so right now Dallas just has a lot of fucking question marks. Alright, so I'm gonna first put that out there. I don't think that the organization and the players are on the same page whatsoever. And I'm gonna be honest, that seriously scares me. When a quarterback like Dak isn't getting paid, and I mean it's kind of his time in a way to get paid. Not even in a way, like it's his fucking time to get paid. That worries me. I don't know if Debo looking like the goddamn Black Power Ranger with the black turtleneck and all them gold chains around his neck. Damn, I love you, Debo. Man, that's the guy, man. That's the fucking homie. Man, up here on ESPN, dressed like the goddamn baby. Baby, oh baby. Man, Debo's the motherfucking man, bro. Every time I see him in any of my 2019 rookies. Anyways, look, Dallas, you're getting smacked week 1 against the Rams. Just McCarthy's been out the game for a minute. The game has changed since McCarthy was coaching. It is definitely a lot more RPO heavy. McCarthy likes to utilize like a lot of audibles and shit at the line. I just think, and then with the state of coronavirus and players having to learn through like this virtual electronic playbook. Excuse me. I'm not exactly sure how this works out for Dallas. And then McCarthy being new and the whole Dak issues and CeeDee Lamb getting 88 and Mari he disappears like on the road. You're opening up on the road. There's not enough time for OTAs and to get chemistry and shit in order. You fucking lose to the Rams. Matty Ice, Falcons. Like, you go Rams, Falcons, Seahawks. Let's just count loss right there. You face the Browns, cool. You beat the Browns. You face the Giants, cool. You beat the Giants. You face the Cardinals. The Cardinals, I think, just have some different weapons, but the better coach, the more veteran coach is gonna win this one. So cool, you beat the Cardinals. Yes, you're gonna beat the Redskins. Then you face the Eagles. You're not beating the Eagles the first time around. Then you face the Steelers. Is Big Ben trying to get his revenge? I don't know if Big Ben's gonna come back completely healthy. Jake Laser just roasted him for his health and everything. You lose to the Steelers. You know what? No. I will give you the Steelers. I will give you the Vikings. We're gonna take Thanksgiving Day. I just want to piss Dallas fans off. So we're going to take Thanksgiving Day. You're going to lose to the Ravens. You will beat the Bengals. You will lose to the 49ers. Okay? Then you will beat the Eagles. And you will beat the Giants. I think you're an 8-win team. 8, maybe 9 wins. Maybe 9 wins. Maybe 9 wins, Cowboys fans. I think you're anywhere between the 8 to 9 win team. I think you repeat last year, pretty much, so to speak. Hey, Ron in the building. What's good? Excuse me, Silver Ranger is the best. Was there a Silver Ranger? See? Now you got me wondering. Zeke loves his inside run. Like I said, I think the Cowboys 9 is their cap. Yo, let's go to the Packers though. Do we see Jordan Love at all for the Packers this season? Who knows? All right, so Packers got to visit the Vikings. I'm just not high on the Vikings this year. I'm not really high on the NFC North as a whole this year. Whoever wins the NFC North probably is not going to... I don't think they'll go far in the playoffs, so they'll probably bounce first round. They got to go up against the Vikings to open up the season. Aaron Rodgers is still Aaron Rodgers. He'll figure out a way. He didn't have the receivers last year. He didn't have anything flashy last year. They'll figure out a way. They'll beat the Detroit Lions because, well, Detroit's just fucking Detroit. But then they lose to the Saints. Gotta play the Falcons. I'm so iffy on the Falcons. I'm so iffy on the Falcons. Like, I feel like the Falcons are just steadily on a decline. And I don't know when things are going to get better for them. I honestly kind of feel like things might just be getting worse for Atlanta. They got Todd Gurley now. They'll beat they'll beat the Vikings. They'll beat the Lions. They're gonna lose the Saints. Like, the Saints are gonna be an 11-win team this year. 10, 11 win team, 12 team, 12 win team even. Yeah. So, beat the Vikings, beat the Lions, lose to the Saints. That Falcons one in week 4 has me stuck, but I think the Packers can beat the Falcons. I just don't have a whole hell of a lot of faith in the Falcons. You know what? Fuck it. We're picking the Falcons. So far, the Packers are 2-2 through 4 games. Packers are going to lose to the Bucks. I feel like they're going to lose to the Texans. Second time around, they got to face the Vikings week 8. Like, do they sweep the Vikings? No, they don't sweep the Vikings. They're going to lose to the 49ers. They'll beat the Jaguars. So now they got 3 wins. I think the Colts aren't going to be like super nice. Like, especially second half of the season, just because Phillip Rivers can't throw the ball like week 10 on. So I think they beat the Jags, they beat the Colts. Now they got 4 wins. Bears. The Bears are probably just going to be in shambles for most of the season. I think they split it with the Bears 1-1. I think the only team they sweep in their division is the Lions. So I think they beat the Bears that first time around. I think they lose to the Eagles. they'll like I said, they'll beat the Lions. I don't think the Panthers are gonna be hot shit. I just really don't. I think they're gonna lose to the Titans, and then yeah, and I think the Bears win that last one. So like Packers maybe win 6 games at best, like 6, 7. Like I don't know. BKB in the chat. SP, I don't know. I'm picking Burrow in that one. I'm picking Burrow in that one. Going to Ravens Chiefs if they allow you. Yo, hopefully they allow us. Hopefully they allow us to get, we can get things back to normal, man. I keep hearing different things every day where it's like, yeah, we could be having a vaccine, and then I'm hearing, no, it's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a very long time before life is back to normal. So I'm super interested in how our world, our society can get back to normal, because I want to fucking go to games. I want to go back to being, up close and personal and enjoying life, and the experiences of just access, exclusive access, up close and personal access. But yeah, I mean, I don't have the Packers looking too hot next year. The NFC North to me is one big fucking mystery. Like for real, I don't think that there's anyone that's really going to be able to thoroughly predict a winner out of that division. You said pick any Redskins home game and I'll go if they let us. Bro, it's definitely got to be one of those ones, one of them Cowboys games, man. It's definitely got to be one of those. Those are always lit. All right, so we're actually about to check out 49ers schedule here really quick. It's going to show here on the TV screen. I think I already did the Niners schedule. Yeah, I did the Niners schedule earlier. That's right. Bro, the fucking... I think the Packers are going to significantly... Like, the Packers weren't anything flashy to begin with. I think all the way through, like, week 5, if I remember correctly, if you watch the film, their defense had did a lot of work for them. Like, Jair Alexander truly stepped up for the Green Bay Packers defensively last year. Is a guy like that going to be able to repeat that? I mean, I don't know. I mean, San Fran went 13-3 last year. I mean, maybe they're ceiling. I think they could honestly be a double-digit win team. I mean, looking at that schedule, especially that bottom half. I mean, Monday night versus the Bills. Like, I don't know if those Monday night lights in week 13 are going to be too much for Josh Allen. Week 9 is an easy win for them. Excuse me. I really do not. 49ers hold the 4th toughest schedule based on 2019 opponent win percentage. That does not look like a tough schedule to me. I think they can walk through that bitch. I think the Vikings will be the team to come out the North just because, Dalvin Cook at running back. The addition of Justin Jefferson at receiver. I really do think that they probably stand the better chances out of the other 3 teams up in the NFC North. Just give me 1 second. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're actually about to... Give me 1 second here. Gotta scroll through this text chat. Woo! You know what? I know exactly how I'm about to do this shit. We about to bump some of that Bogart. Hold up. We gonna play that summertime. We gonna play that GMM Network. For Irv and Bogart. This track is called Summertime. We're gonna just dive off into a break real quick. I gotta run downstairs, grab another beer. We're gonna take a shot. We're gonna go through some more NFL rosters, some more NFL schedules, break down some picks, talk some shit. Who knows? I might even open up the lines. I just might open up the lines. Make sure you guys stay tuned. This is the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. This is the 2020 NFL schedule release party. Appreciate everyone for tuning in. Let's go ahead and dive off into some tunes. This one is Summertime.
Far as I can remember, June, July, August through September, we gon' do whatever. We gon' do whatever. Gotta love the summertime. Full guard, go hard, yeah, I push a line. Go getters in my crew, no sucker type. Out here eating, out here feasting like it's supper time. Drinking while we queue it up. And this evening we gon' do it up. I feel like we can't do enough. Been doing this here since he was young as fuck. Funk season, that's the summertime. But we all hogs, we don't run and hide. Jewels shining, yeah, we pumping white. Big up the Fresh Prince, this the summertime. Summertime, summertime. Summertime, summertime. Summertime, summertime. Far as I can remember, June, July, August through September, we gon' do whatever. We gon' do whatever.
It's like 90 outside's my favorite time of the year. The cooler is full with water and beer. The homies is here. My cousin just put the ribs on the grill. My auntie made grandma's secret potato salad. I'ma need a plate to go when I leave. Yes indeed, I can't forget mom's barbecue jerk chicken wings. Got a brother licking his fingers and his lips. Ain't trying to spill no barbecue sauce on my new fresh kicks. Ladies in they fresh fits, summer dresses. Dudes rocking shorts, no shirts. Damn, look at mommy in the mini skirt. I'm just looking, I ain't touching. I'm a true gentleman in the summer fam, any season man. Summertime, summertime. Summertime, summertime. Summertime, summertime.
Far as I can remember, June, July, August through September, we gon' do whatever. We gon' do whatever.
And that was Summertime by Irv and Bogart. Bogart scot-free of the GMM Network. Yeah, the man does music too. He's a little bit of a renaissance man, you dig? Alrighty. Woo, the Seahawks schedule. Falcons, Patriots, Cowboys, Dolphins, Vikings, bye week 6. Cardinals, 49ers, Bills, Rams, Cardinals, Eagles, Giants, Jets, Redskins, Rams, 49ers. Holy shit. They got some cakewalk. They got some cakewalk teams, bro. They're gonna beat my Skins. They're gonna beat the Jets. They're gonna beat the Giants. I just really think that the Rams are on a decline. Yes, yes, that is available on all streaming platforms. Feel free to drop your link, Bogart. Feel free to copy and paste your link into the chat. Speaking of links, make sure that you guys head to rumboyz.com. Check out the Captain's Corner. Check out our writing staff. Head to the merch shop. Get you some of that fresh drip for summertime. Summertime. Gotta get some new designs up for you guys this weekend. Definitely gonna be on my Grizzy. Brand new series, How Fantasy Friendly, dropping. We got season 2 of the Rum Report. That's gonna be on and popping, and we are gonna get into Rumboyz Behind the Business. That's gonna be late. I'm gonna see about chopping up clips of my work day, clips of the different Rumboyz work day. See if they can get some behind the scenes. Just put their phone on them and what goes into the thought process of writing an article. I'm gonna start interviewing all the guys. I'm gonna interview a bunch of different podcasters throughout the industry for that series. So be on the lookout for that one. I'm about to have like a full fucking schedule with football starting back up. Let's take a look at the Arizona Cardinals. They were 5-10-1 last year. 49ers, Redskins, Lions, Panthers, Jets, Cowboys, Seahawks. Then they get their bye week in week 8. Dolphins, Bills, Seahawks, Thursday night football. Patriots, Rams, Giants, Eagles, 49ers, Rams. But they only have 2 primetime games, Monday and Thursday night football. Interested to see how their schedule works out. Let's actually get into some more predictions. I did hear about Earl Thomas. That will be on Rumboyz After Dark. Of course, Rumboyz After Dark each and every single Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Mountain Time. 6 for all you guys on the West Coast, anyone that lives in that Central Time Division. All our Midwest listeners, that'll be at 8 o'clock for you guys. Cheers to me, cheers to you, all the Rumboyz and girls. What I do, dilly dilly. Yeah, cool. You missed it. I did your Cowboys predictions. Did your Cowboys predictions? Got y'all's 9-17 max. I don't think our division looks too hot next year. I think we repeat. Our division looks a lot like it did last year in many ways. We're gonna dive into the back into the NFC West. Oh shit, I have not done Broncos. Colorado listeners are not gonna be happy about that. We're gonna do some Broncos later throughout this broadcast. Before we do, we're gonna do the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. We're just jumping around the good old United States of America, doing these predictions, doing these breakdowns, talking about some schedules. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the Rumboyz and girls. What it do. Dilly dilly. I love and I appreciate each and every single one of you. Y'all the fucking realists. Share the stream on all social media. Whether it's Sportscaster, whether it's YouTube, drop those Sportscaster views. Y'all know how we do. Alrighty, so Arizona Cardinals here. So like I just ran through their schedule. So week 1, they face the San Francisco 49ers. That's gonna be a loss. Then they gotta go up against the Washington Redskins. I know that our defense is revamped. And I really, really get it. But last year I was too hype on my team, and I ended my year in disappointment. And I'm not going to do that this year, okay? I'm actually going to undersell my Washington Redskins a lot. Washington Redskins fans that check out our show, get ready because you're going to hate me. But it's probably going to pay off because karma will bite me in the ass. So I think the Cardinals beat my Redskins. I think the Cardinals beat the Lions. I'm still not high on the Lions. I'm just not sold, and we don't know what's going to happen in that backfield between DeAndre Swift's arrival and Kerryon Johnson. I'm not sold on the Panthers, even with the addition of Robbie Anderson at wide receiver. Even with Christian McCaffrey, I just feel like there's still going to be too much workload and too much ask of Christian McCaffrey. So I'm just not feeling the Panthers going into this year. For whatever reason, call it a gut feeling. The goddamn Jets, we know that I'm not fucking feeling the Jets. Adam Gase's stupid ass. So I mean, they They beat the Redskins. They beat the Lions. I think they beat the Panthers. I think they beat the Jets. They're I, Dallas. We don't know who your quarterback still is at this given moment. And if it's Dak, I think that you beat the Cardinals. If it's Andy Dalton, I don't know. Like I said, there's just too much new. There's just too much new in Dallas, and kind of too much pettiness happening in Dallas. I think there's going to be a lot of locker room problems in Dallas that's going to result in on the field mishaps and on the field like misdirection and chemistry breakdowns. Um, but I'm gonna say that the Cowboys do beat the Cardinals. I'm gonna say that the Seahawks do beat the Cardinals. All right. I'm gonna say that the Cardinals do beat the Dolphins though. But they lose to the Bills. They lose to the Seahawks. They defeat the Patriots. They'll lose to the Rams. I guess I could be nice to the Rams for once during this. They'll beat the Giants. They'll lose to the Eagles. They will um, they will lose to the 49ers in week 16. And then week 17, it's the Rams again. Do they split against the Rams? I think that they could. I think that they could. Um, that one being at LA. Let's give them week 13, Arizona, and then they lose the one in LA. I think that's just more logical at the given moment. That without seeing these guys on the field with their new counterparts. So yeah, I mean, what I upgrade you guys to what, an 8-win team, So Arizona should be happy with that grading. I just check the TV every once in a while because like it has fucking highlights and shit on it. But I'm on NFL.com. Hey, Aaron, I am good, man. I am good. Thank you for showing love, my brother. Irv representing Virginia. Virginia, stand up. Bay Area, stand up. Hell yeah, GMM Network. What's good, bro? You know. You know. So yeah, I mean, I think the Cardinals have a fairly decent season. I mean, not exactly, maybe playoff worthy. I mean, but we are going to be working with a brand new playoff format this year, this season. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna jump over to Denver. I'm gonna jump over to Denver. Let me take care of this Colorado fan base that check us out here on our other podcast formats. All right, so Denver, you're gonna lose to Tennessee. I'm just not feeling the Steelers, but I think that you lose to the Steelers. I think you lose to the Bucks. You know, so you're already 0-3, but then you beat the Jets. You break your 0-3 and you beat the Jets. You beat the Patriots. You beat the Dolphins. Then you lose to the Chiefs. I'm still not feeling the Falcons. Still not feeling the Falcons. Um, you know what? I think that the Falcons pulled that one off. All right. So far, you've only beaten the Jets, the Patriots, and the Dolphins. All right. I just don't think the Patriots are going to do that hot this year. Their defense is going to be trying to keep them in too many games. The Raiders, I think you split it with the Raiders. That one at Vegas, good weather for the Dolphins. It's an indoor stadium there in Vegas. Looking like looking like something out of Star Wars, that Raider Stadium. You're going to lose that one at Vegas. All right? You're going to beat the Chargers. You're going to lose to the Saints. You're going to lose to the Chiefs again. You're going to get swept by the Chiefs. Panthers. I think the Panthers kind of get it going later in the season. And you lose to the Panthers. I think you lose to the Bills. I think you beat the Chargers both times. I don't think the Chargers necessarily got it all together, and I don't think they have everything figured out. The Chargers probably end up last, not divisional, and Chiefs, Raiders, and then Broncos, Chargers. But then you defeat the Raiders, or you defeat the Raiders at home week 17. So not too hot on the Broncos side. Sorry, Denver. I just think that you still need time to build up. There's still just a lot of young pieces on that offense. The addition of Melvin Gordon, I don't know how Melvin Gordon and Philip Lindsay are going to split carries. It sounds like a good 1-2 punch on paper, but then after all, it's like what's Melvin Gordon going to do? So that one just tough there. Check out Seattle. I want to go back to the West. That hat is dope, Robbie, but I know you're wearing it super tight right now because no barbers are open. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. My barber shop is actually open. I just gotta now. Well, so they're kind of open. Like you gotta get like your temperature check and shit. Sorry, but no, you gotta like get your temperature check and shit. Like when you walk in, like they got the infrared shit. And, like you can't get cut like if you have like above like a 98.8 or some shit like that. Fucking yeah, dude. They got a lot of rules now. Before you enter the barbershop, so you know, and my barber hasn't returned back to the shop. So I mean, I'm debating between somebody else cutting my damn hair, or I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do, to be honest. But we're out here, and I'm still doing content, and still I'm still fucking with you guys. You know, I'm still out here. It's the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. We up in this bitch, man. We about to get into the Seahawks, so. Let me just adjust this over here. Turn that just like that. There we go. Now my mic can reach a little bit more. Do I sound like a little bit more clear this way for y'all? Like am I just like a little bit better with me holding it? Here, we're gonna get in this Seahawks schedule. Either way we rocking with this joint. So more Wilson magic ahead, and I definitely think there is more Russell Wilson magic ahead for the Seattle Seahawks. They have their bye week in week 6, so very short time span when you talk about trying to string together early wins, because I mean after that, you know, there is no more rest for you. They face the Falcons week 1. That's a win. That's a win. They face the Patriots. It's a win. They face the Cowboys. It's a win. They face the Dolphins. It's a win. So already through week 4, I got you 4-0 Seahawks fans. Face the Vikings. That's going to be a night game. That's Sunday Night Football. Close game. It's a win. I now got you at 5-0, Seahawks fans. You face the Cardinals. The Cardinals, new look Cardinals. Seattle, you're going to pull that one off. Then you face the 49ers. You face the 49ers twice. 49ers are taking one of those. I think you catch your first L early so that you can keep on rolling. So you lose to the 49ers, right, in week 8. Then you face Buffalo. That Buffalo secondary is crazy. They're skilled. They're good. But check it out. I think that you're going to beat Buffalo. All right? I think you're going to beat Buffalo. The Rams, I'm not big on the Rams, bro. Like I'm just really not. Like I'm not. It's not satisfactory in terms of the Rams for me, you know. so I don't think that the Rams do anything. Give me 1 second. Did like Sportscaster just like crash randomly? Hold up. I'm trying to fucking fix this computer now. Whack. Let's see if we still connect on Sportscaster. My laptop just like randomly disconnected from the fucking Wi-Fi. Oh my gosh. It ended the Sportscaster stream. It ended the stream, bruh. But oh my gosh, stupid laptop. That was just whack for no reason, bro. That was whack for no reason. Hold up. Hold up, YouTube. And I hate this shit. Whack for no reason, bro. Just how my laptop just gonna disconnect from Wi-Fi like that? Like I'm in the middle of working, bro. It's like the wackest shit ever. Bruh. I can't believe that shit just happened. All because my laptop wanted to be a hoe. Alright, problem solved. Yo, let's get back into the Seattle Seahawks, though. Nice. Justin's finally home. Alrighty. So let's get back into these my fault, y'all. Let's get back into these team predictions, into these schedule predictions. We were talking on the on the Seattle Seahawks right here. And we left off at the Rams. And I don't think that I don't see the Seahawks splitting with the Rams. Like I see the Seahawks splitting with the 49ers. Splitting that series. I don't see the Rams series getting split. Like I said, I just think that the Rams might be on their decline, bro. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and pick against the Rams at the Ram like at LA. Um, you, all right, so it's either they're splitting the Rams or they're splitting the Cardinals. The Seahawks are either splitting the Rams or they're splitting the Cardinals. Yo, Kyler Murray is gonna take the next step, bro. Nah, nah, nah. Seattle, Seattle beats them both times. Seattle gets the best of them both times. Then they face the Eagles. Think Seattle best the Eagles. They best the Giants. They best the Jets. They best the Skins. Nah, fuck that, bro. No, they lose. They lose either once. I think they lose. They lose once to They definitely gotta lose once to the Rams. So I think the Rams and the Niners, you can tack on you could tack on L's right there for the Seahawks. I'm not giving the Seahawks that much fucking credit. I love Russell Wilson. I love DK. Tyler Lockett's an absolute monster. I mean, we don't even know if like fucking how that running game is gonna work out in that backfield, bro. Oh fuck it. You get 3 L's. You guys are gonna get 3 L's. You lose to the fucking Bills. You lose to the Bills. Randomly. Just one off, you lose to the Bills, bro. That's the way I'm rocking for Seattle. Quentin Dunbar versus F1. F1 is always gonna. F1 burns anybody and everybody. Yo, why is Sportscaster acting fucking special right now? Yeah, see, fucking. My laptop keeps saying no internet. My laptop keeps disconnecting. All good. All right, it don't matter. We gonna still we gonna still rock. It don't matter. I don't know. Seattle always struggles against the Rams. That's why I'm saying they're gonna split it with the Rams, bro. They're gonna split it with the Rams. Damn, I gave the Bengals a serious upgrade. I said they'll win 5 games. They only won 2 last year. I'm really being that guy. I'm really gonna be that guy. Mm-mm-mm. All right, so I'm figuring out what the fuck is up with my laptop right now. Yes, guys, but everyone, make sure you spike that. You spike that like if you have not already. Um, definitely make sure that you spike the like. I don't get why the hell sports guys are crashing my streams, bro. It shouldn't be. Yes, broadcast with OBS. What team y'all want me to pick next, or what team schedule you guys want me to break down next? I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna break down that team. We're gonna do all 32 irregardless. Irregardless, we're doing all 32 teams. Be on the lookout for our new series coming out. How fantasy friendly is where I'm gonna go inside of each team, and break down how fantasy friendly each offense is gonna be. I might throw in some IDP stats. I don't know. But yeah, a lot really is gonna go into that shit. So I'm excited. I'm hyped. What the fuck? Now OBS is being special. Now it's OBS being a fucking issue. Alright, so now I'm just gonna restart this whole fucking computer. Alright, so we're gonna continue rocking with the show. I have no idea what's going on, and why it won't let me. Clock says put me in, coach. I can't. I'm using OBS. I'm doing the old school way, so I don't have the NDI. Yo, let's go ahead and check out the New Orleans Saints. I'm heading over to New Orleans. Super Bowl time? Probably not. The refs are gonna fuck them somehow, some way. Yo, so they open up against Tampa Bay. So they open up against Tampa Bay, right? And then it's Vegas. It's on to Vegas, right? That Tampa game is not going to be taken lightly. So the New Orleans Saints they got to come out, and they can't just be and they can't just come out week 1 and be good. Like they got to come out and they got to be great. They got to come out and they got to be great. So that's step 1. Is starting off on the right tempo, and I haven't honestly done Saints or Bucks breakdowns on this show yet. All right. So during this special, we haven't even visited either of these fucking teams. And I'm kind of nervous predicting because they face each other twice, and I feel like my safest bet is that they split this series. And unlike the other series that I predicted, where this team is going to split with this team, I truly wholeheartedly think that these two will split this series. Like I don't think that one quarterback is besting the other twice in a season. I really don't. And if anyone in the chat disagrees, I mean, fuck, please bring the smoke. Let me know. I want to hear it. I want that shit. I want that smoke. But yeah, what's good? Slap yourself. Psh, psh. Entertainment up in the house. What's good, bro? I'm actually gonna try and get Sportscaster up like one more game because I'm trying to get that Bob Costas interview. You dig? Yeah, make sure you guys drop them views over on Sportscaster so your boy can go and interview the legendary Bob Costas. I mean, it won't be like it'll be a virtual interview, because we gotta keep that. We gotta maintain that social dish. You feel? We gotta maintain that social dish. Who is the best power edge runner? First, you tell me in your opinion. I mean, because there's some receivers that can set the edge better than some running backs. AJ Brown, Deebo Samuel. Just to name a few. Uno minuto, por favor. We're gonna get back into these New Orleans Saints. You dig? You dig? I'm gonna try and run this shit one more game. Yo, I'm definitely excited for Saints versus Bucks. So I'm actually about to pick that game right now. I'm doing some way too early predictions. And I'm reviewing each team's schedule. Yeah, the Cowboys were 8-8 last season, and I predict them to be 9-7 at best. And I actually predicted them to go 8-8 originally. I said that their cap was fucking 9-7. I think the Cowboys literally repeat that shit. Like I don't see the Cowboys not repeating that shit. Hold up, y'all. Alright, so Sportscaster should be open here momentarily. Who the fuck is riding by my house bumping out music? Alrighty. Alvin Kamara, I love running back searches. Hey, Alvin Kamara does set the edge real nice. Alright, so we're talking about Saints. Alright, so Saints, Bucks. How do y'all think that this one's going to work out? Like for real. How do y'all feel about the Saints versus the Bucks? Do y'all think that Drew Brees is going to open up the can of whoop ass first? I'm going to base my pick off of what the chat says. Does the chat think that regular season Tampa Tom, with this new offense of Chris Godwin and Mike Evans, is going to go out there and open up a can of whoop ass? Or, I mean, are we talking Drew Brees here? Are we talking Drew Brees besting TB12, Mr. Avocado Ice Cream? Would you guys believe that? Tom Brady legitimately fucking eats avocado ice cream. Like, you know how fucking sick of a man you have to be? I get the healthiness, but damn. Woo. I'm gonna go in and say that Breeze beats I'm gonna say that Breeze beats fucking Brady week 1. I'm gonna say that Breeze beats Brady week 1, and that's how I'm rocking. Yeah. Hold up 1 second here.
Yeah.
There we go. So Sportscaster should be able to hear me nice and right. Alrighty. So Saints beat the Bucks. Saints beat the Raiders. Saints beat the Packers. Saints beat the Lions. Saints beat the Chargers. That's through the first 5 weeks. They're gonna get bye week 6. They're gonna pummel the Panthers. They're gonna pummel the Bears. They will lose to the Bucks. They will lose to the 49ers. They will pummel the Falcons. They will pummel the Broncos. They will lose to the Falcons. They will lose to the Eagles, or they will beat the Eagles. They will lose to the Chiefs, beat the Vikings, beat the Panthers. Actually, I think they lose to the Eagles. I think they lose to the Eagles. There, that one could be a toss up. That one could be a toss up. Nah. Saints win that one. I think Saints lose a total of 3 games. They lose to the Niners. They lose to the Bucks. They lose to the Falcons once. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the rum boys and girls, what it do? Dilly dilly. The Eagles were a 9-7 team last year. Let's take it to our crystal ball and see what the Eagles will be next year. I know we had the homie T Seal up in here from Canada. He was holding it down. Let's see what the Eagles fly will do. All right, so they're gonna open up and they're gonna beat the Redskins. Like, okay, cool. Like, fuck it. Like, I have no doubt about it. We almost had them week 1, but not exactly. Then it's the L.A. Rams. You know, I've been throwing so much fucking hate towards the Rams way. But the Rams are going to win that one. The Eagles will beat the Bengals. They're now 2-1. They're going to lose to the 49ers. But they'll beat the Steelers. I'm just not a believer in the Steelers right now. Like, I'm just not digging it. I don't know. Maybe it's I gotta see them with Big Ben back. So yeah, I mean, you beat the Skins, you beat the Bengals, you beat the Steelers. That's 3 wins for you right there. You're gonna lose to the Ravens, but you'll beat the Giants. I think that you'll beat the Cowboys in your house, but you'll lose to them in their house, right? You get a bye week 9, Eagles. So, you know, you've beaten the Giants, you've beaten the Cowboys. So, Cowboys, Giants, Bengals, Skins. I think I said Steelers. So, you're already at 5 wins. 6 wins versus the Giants. The Browns are going to be a toss-up, but they have gotten a little bit better with the addition of Austin Hooper. Fuck it, you beat the Browns. You lose to the Seahawks. The Packers pull off some miraculous shit. Then the Saints. Then the you'll beat the Packers. That's 7 wins. You lose to the Saints. I think you lose to the Cardinals. Dallas beats you. No, fuck it. Or no, you would have to. I think the Cardinals. No, I think you guys could beat the Cardinals. Actually, I think the Cardinals would lose that one. I think I predicted earlier when I did the Cardinal schedule. I have to go back and watch. I don't remember what I said. I should have marked these as I went. Either way, you're about a. You guys as well are about an 8 to 9 win team. You guys as well are about an 8 to 9 win team. Either way. Because I think you do split with the Cowboys. I think you definitely sweep the Giants. I got us beating you guys at least once. I mean, we're gonna beat you guys at least once. So yeah, I mean, I think that Packers game is an upset for you. Actually, no, I think you can walk through the Browns. You could probably beat the Browns. So yeah, not 9 wins for you guys. 9 wins for. I think I could put the Eagles at 9 wins, and I can feel okay with that. I wouldn't be so sure about the Bronco game. Brady and Breeze had bad luck against the Broncos. I don't know. I think the Bucks are going to be fucking nasty. Miles Sanders is the wide receivers. The cameras weren't on. Wow. You said I'm echoing? Slap check now. I shouldn't be echoing now. Hopefully I'm not echoing. Oh, now I just muted it. Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
That's why it's echoing.
That's why I said.
Alright. Hang on. Let me go ahead and get rid of that echo. Now there shouldn't be one. Alright, so now there should not be an echo. Testing, testing. Alrighty. Drew Brees is 2-8 versus the Denver Broncos his career. Now that's interesting. That's interesting. Here, let's go back and look at that. Look at that Saints joint. Is that at Mile High though? So, oh shit, that is at Mile High. Maybe we'd have to see about that one. I don't have the Broncos drastically improving from last year though. That's the thing. In the NFL teams, they may increase their record by a couple of wins, but it's very rare that a team completely turns it around. It's like super rare that a team completely turns it around. Let's go look at the New York Football Giants. Shut up, Saquon. We don't need to hear Saquon in the fucking background. Alright, so the Giants, I don't think, put their goddamn schedule up. Hang on. Oh no, that took me to their website. Ew. Alright, there we go. Alrighty, so I think the Giants lose to the Steelers. I think they lose to the Bears. I think the Giants lose to the 49ers. They lose to the Rams. They lose to the Cowboys. They lose to my Redskins. They lose to the Eagles. They lose to the Bucks. Fuck, they have a really difficult schedule. Oh my god. Damn. Week 10. Alright, I'll give them one win versus my Redskins. Because like I said, I'm not overhyping my skins. Damn. Week 10. They face the Eagles. They lose to the Eagles. They lose to the Eagles. They beat the Bengals. They lose to the Seahawks. They lose to the Cardinals, they lose to the Browns, they lose to the Ravens, they lose to the Cowboys. Fuck, that was quick. I think they win 2 games next year at best. I think there's realistically only opportunity for the New York Giants to win 2 games. Like, at best, maybe they can beat my Skins both times, and that improves them to 3 wins. But I mean, I don't think that they're yeah, I don't think they're fucking beating Dallas either time. I don't think they're beating the Eagles either time. Like, I think they get swept, and I think that they may split a game with us at best. Fuck, their schedule is tough. The Giants' schedule is fucking tough, bro. I feel bad for them fools, actually. Like, I can't even front. 1 second. Alright, so yeah, I got the Giants winning like fucking 2 games, bro. Who do I go on to next? Let's go on to the Rams. Let's go on to the Rams. Von Miller versus Teron Armstead. Sick. That's going to be sick. Blake Martinez overrated. No, fuck no. Von Miller isn't the same. It's up to Chubb. The Giants are finna get killed. Yo, the Giants are finna get fucking wrecked this season, bro. They literally face every team that is just consistently better than them over the last like fucking 4 to 5 years. I mean, aside from them facing the Bengals and then us, everyone else was like pretty much 7-game teams or seven games or more. I mean, last year. Steelers had almost made the playoffs last year. Like, the Browns weren't fucking far out of it. Like, I mean, the Cardinals, the Jets. Like, I mean, they faced the Jets, and I think they beat the Jets. Actually, no, I think Sam Darnold might be better than fucking Daniel Jones. And I can't stand Sam Darnold. That's tough, dude. Or no. That was a Rams schedule. My fault. That was a Rams that I was just looking at. Oh, shit. Hang on. Or no, we're moving on to the Rams. My fault. We're moving on to the Rams. There. Yeah, so we're about to move on to the Rams now. We're going to pick them. Poor fucking Giants. Poor Giants. NFL, distinguish these goddamn backgrounds on these schedules. Alright, so the Rams get their bye week in week 9. Let's see what life post Todd Gurley looks like. They open up against the Cowboys. You know, they still got Cooper Kupp, Tyler Higbee, Gerald Everett. Is Josh Reynolds going to step up? Robert Woods is going to have to step up. I mean, but he's always been that guy. Like, he's always been wide receiver too. I feel like them parting ways with Brandon Cooks. I mean, it had to be done because of concussions and shit. I can't remember the receiver. I think they drafted a receiver actually. In the draft, they beat the Cowboys week 1. I think they could beat the Cowboys. Honestly, I still see this team trending down. All right, so they got to face the Cowboys. I think they can beat them. And I'll do a separate special with these more in depth. It's just me kind of fucking talking on my ass right now. Damn, the Patriots were 12-4 last year. They'll beat the Cowboys. I just think the Eagles might be a better team than them, just as a team. Not necessarily on paper, but like what they actually put out on the field. And that's at Philly. But Jared Goff is a real one. Fuck it. I'm gonna take Philly in that one. I'm gonna take the Bills. Week 3, they beat the Giants, so they're 2-2. They're gonna beat the Skins, but then they gotta face the 49ers. The 49ers are gonna take that. They face Chicago. They face Chicago. Let's see, they were 2-2 through week 4. That's win 3. All right, so then they beat the Bears. That puts them at 4 wins. They beat the Dolphins. That puts them at 5. They lose to the Seahawks. They lose to the Bucks. They lose to the Niners. Beat the Cardinals. I'm gonna say beat the Cardinals. That's 6. Beat the Patriots. 7. Jets. That'd be 8 wins for them. They lose to the Seahawks. They lose to the Cardinals. I just have the Seahawks and the 49ers just a step ahead of the Rams. I think the Rams are 8-win team this upcoming year. And I think I put the Chargers at like a 5-win team, something like that. So, yeah, like a 5 or 6-win team. I think I put them at like a 5-win team. Let's do the Browns next. I haven't done the Colts yet. I have not done the Colts. Yo, the fucking Raiders Stadium looks like a goddamn Death Star, bro. Like, straight up, it looks like it looks like the Death Star, bro. Yeah, that Raiders Stadium is trippy as fuck. Yeah, let's do Browns. And then let's do Colts right after. New year, new Browns. We will see under new head coach Kevin Stefanski. Let's see here. So, I mean, they open up against the Ravens, and I think that's going to be a loss. But then they turn around and they face their crosstown rivals, the Bengals, which could be a win. The Redskins win. The Cowboys, a loss. So 2-2 already through 4 weeks. The Colts, I'm just not a big fan of Phillip Rivers, but I think that Phillip Rivers, this is early enough in a new season to where Phillip Rivers isn't gonna fuck up too heavy, right? So I think that Phillip Rivers might, and the Colts could pull that one off. So let's go in and let's select the Colts right there. Let's go ahead. Steelers, Browns. These two teams don't like each other, and they're damn sure not going to like each other, especially after last year. With the whole Myles Garrett and helmet swinging shit. One of these teams has to be better than the other, right? I mean, but both these teams had upgraded during the offseason, but they're going to split with the Steelers. Like, the Browns are going to split with the fucking Steelers. So let's go ahead and take the Steelers early and then give the Browns the second one, right, later in the year. I just don't think they're going to beat the Steelers at the Steelers, you know. But they'll beat the Browns, you know. So, I mean, through 7 games, I mean, what, you're 4, you're 4-3, you know, give or take, right? The Raiders. All right, look, I think that could put you at 4-4. I think that one there could put you at 4-4, but at the same time, I'm also not completely sold, just on John Gruden's play calling style in today's NFL, and I just don't think that Derek Carr is the guy. So Baker Mayfield, take that 5th win, but you're gonna lose to the Texans after your bye week. Then you're gonna lose to Philly. You gotta go down to Jacksonville. I think that you beat Jacksonville, but then you lose to Tennessee. All right. Excuse me. So what? Now you're at what? You're at 4-4 through 4 weeks. Now you're at lost 5 games over the Jags. You lose to the Titans. You're gonna lose to Baltimore. You'll beat the Giants. You'll beat the Jets. fuck it. I think you could sweep the Steelers. I think you could sweep the Steelers. So, yeah. 8-win team. I see the Browns as an 8-win team. I see the Browns as an 8-win team, and then at the end of the year, trying to figure out to themselves, how do we get over the hump the next year? Like, what do we got to do to get over the hump the next year? I mean, they have Juju Smith-Schuster. Their running game still has question marks. Like, I don't know what exactly they're doing with running back. I don't think that James Conner's the answer by any fucking means. So the Steelers are an interesting one. Jacksonville, who appears could possibly be tanking, I'm not exactly sure. You know, they're a wild card. They're a tough one. I don't think I've done the Bucks yet. Let me go ahead. I want to go blow my nose really fast. Woo! Sorry about that, guys. I had to blow my nose. Alrighty, so let's dive into the rest of this. Let's do Tampa Bay really quick. Let's do Tampa Bay. Bro, I just think the Saints are going to open up and just win. They're going to win that season opener. I'd love for Tom to win the season opener. It's just the Saints are just so used to playing in that division, and Bruce Arians, going up against the Bruce Arians playbook after the previous year. But it doesn't matter because they're going to get on the roll here in Tampa Bay. All right, they're going to go up against the Panthers at home. They're going to beat the Panthers. They're going to beat the Broncos. They're going to beat the Chargers. They're going to beat the Bears. Packers, I still see the decline of Aaron Rodgers. Packers lose. Raiders lose. Giants lose. Saints. They'll go ahead and beat the Saints in the middle of the season, week 9. They will beat the Panthers. They will beat the Rams. They will lose to the Chiefs. They will beat the Vikings. They will beat the Falcons both times and beat the Rams. I have this as a 2-loss team. I think they lose 2 fucking games. In a game, and let's just say that the Saints do sweep them twice. They still beat everyone else in their division. They sweep the rest of their division. This team was 7-9 last year. Look for this team. Fuck. If they can become a 14-win team, like I could see it. I could see it. And I'd love to see it. You know, so I got him as a 14-win team. I think they could be a 14-win team. 14-win team. 14-win team, damn it. So that's how I'm rocking the Bucks. I just think that they can. I think that they win the division and the Saints end up in that wild card spot. Like it's just. And that just seems so telling of the Saints to end up in that spot. Let's see. We did the entire NFC West. We have done the entire NFC East, I believe. We have not touched the AFC South. We have not touched the AFC South. Let's go look at the Colts. Is Phillip Rivers the answer? Absolutely not. So check out here how the Colts are going to work out, okay? I got some interesting shit for y'all. Because Phillip Rivers, y'all know that I'm known as the guy in the industry for the last 2 years that Phillip Rivers, he fucks up week 10 on. And go back and look at the last two years worth of data. It's there. Bro, or I'm calling it now, that defense is going to hold that team together. If Brady, clock management, look how good they were last year. They just had a nigga throwing 30 picks. Exactly. They're going to be significantly improved this year. I think they could be a 14-win team. And that's going to be my bold prediction of the night. Chop it up. Post on Instagram. Fucking share it with your friends. I don't care. It's going down. Let's get into the Indianapolis Colts, though. As we focus on Philip Rivers' new home, new destination in the AFC South. So they start off with the Jaguars. And I feel like every time that I predict a team against the Jaguars, I have them losing. I have the Jaguars losing. Philip Rivers is going to come out on fire week 1, okay? He's going to win his first game as a Colt. So, September 13th, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, Philip Rivers, you're going to get your first win over the Jags. You're going to lose to the Vikings. You're going to beat the Jets. The Bears. You got to take on the Bears, bro. Look, there's just so many concerns in that Indianapolis backfield. Is it going to be Marlon Mack? Is it going to be Jonathan Taylor, who they just drafted? Can T.Y. Hilton keep his fucking hamstrings together for more than just a game? And those are really a lot of questions. Allen Robinson is just a fucking beast in fantasy, and he's a must draft if you are able to get him. I think that you start off 2-2. Then you gotta face the Browns. I think the Browns beat you, but then I think you come back and you beat the Bengals. Then you can go on your bye week after 6 games with a pretty much 3-3 record. So you don't really know which way is up. Philip Rivers is starting to look a whole lot fucking LA, right? It's starting to look a whole lot like San Diego, right? And unfortunately for you, your bye week is week 7, Philip. And it's not week 10 or week 12 when you should probably really need it for a player of your age. And then with that noodle arm problem that you have, I don't like it. Like I said, I got you 3-3 through your first 6 games with wins over the Bengals, the Jets, and the Jags. You lose to the Vikings, the Bears, and the Browns. You gotta face the Lions. Everyone's just gonna abuse the Lions, okay? I think everyone abuses the Lions. I think the Lions replicate last year. I think Matt Patricia might be fucking that team up on purpose, just to be like, "Hey, yo, buddy Belichick over there, how's it going?" And yeah, I just don't believe the Lions. Cowboys always play on Thursday night, a week after Thanksgiving. This is true. I think the Bucs defense can be a new no-fly zone. Their defense was sick last year. Their defense was sick. So yeah, you're gonna beat the Lions. Cool, coming off the bye week. Now what? You're 4-3. You're 4-3, right? Then you got the Ravens. Fuck, you're back to 4-4. Okay. You're back to 4-4. Now you got the Titans. Fuck. Make it 4-5. Now you got Green Bay. Rivers, Rodgers. I'm taking Rodgers in this one. So what? You're 4-6. Then you face Tennessee again. I think Tennessee waxes that ass. It's the second half of the season, so this is where shit's about to get bad for Rivers. Typically, usually does. So I think the Titans they sweep you. So you've lost coming off the bye. You're 3-3. You beat the Lions. That's 4 games. You lose to the Ravens. Makes you 3-4. You lose to the Titans 3-5 3-5. You lose to the Packers 3-6. Excuse me. You lose to the Titans 3-7. I gotta give you one of these wins over either the Titans or the Texans. Like at some point you're gonna beat someone else in your division other than just the Jags. Like I think that you're gonna sweep the Jags both times. Okay. There's still question marks for Houston. There's still some question marks for Houston. Like is David Johnson really the answer at running back? Like is Brandon Cooks gonna last the whole season? So you know what? You lose your first matchup against Houston, but then you win your second matchup against Houston. But then you have to face the Steelers, which you beat the Steelers, and then you beat the Jaguars. Again. So what? I have you at what? 7 wins? 7 wins? 7 wins in Indianapolis? Are you fucking with me or not? Like, I'm pretty sure I have probably pissed off a lot of Indianapolis fans. Because they're probably like, what the fuck? So there's a Colts breakdown. There's my Colts breakdown. There. As we set up that AFC South. Let's get into the Titans. Let's talk about the Tennessee Titans. Are they here to stay or not? Like are they really the mighty Titans? Tennessee opening up against Denver. I already said I just don't think that Denver's gonna open strong. I do have Denver improving from their record last year. So Denver fans, be happy with me. Don't fucking hate me, okay? I do have you improving. I just think that there are some things that still gotta be figured out. That defense is still that defense. That defense is always gonna be that defense. You guys have a good defense. It's just now the offense that there are some things that are gonna be get together. And I just don't think that with the coronavirus going on and no OTAs happening right now. Quarterbacks learning from virtual playbooks. Locke, Jared Judy not being able to get down their timing. Of course, Locke and Cortland Sutton still got their timing down. I get that it's a year removed from Mizzou, but Locke and Albert O, the rookie tight end they just drafted, they're going to have their timing down still. Their chemistry is still going to just be there. Noah Fant and Drew Lock is still a raw developing chemistry. But all in all here, I gotta take the Titans. I just gotta roll with the playoff team here. I'm gonna roll with the hot hand. I just think that it's an obvious choice. They're gonna beat the Broncos. They're gonna beat the Jaguars. They're gonna have a tough time against the Vikings. But I just think that the Vikings gotta figure some things out post Stephon Diggs. Okay. They just got some things they gotta figure out post Stephon. So they beat the Vikings. They beat the Steelers. This Bills game is really tough to pick. Okay. This Bills game here for Tennessee is tough to pick. But I think Tennessee is gonna have that one in the bag. Tennessee has to beat Houston, in their first matchup, just so they can get that notch early. And I think that Tennessee could very well, possibly go. They could go 6-0. Like if they're gonna catch an L, they're probably not catching an L until, like I definitely think 4-0 is within Tennessee's wheelhouse. 5-0 is where you start getting nervous, but it's possible. 6-0 is like even less than like that 5-0. Deshaun Watson's such a fucking baller, dude. Fuck it. Tennessee catches the L. They go 5-1 throughout their first 6 games. 5-1. They beat the Bengals. Makes them 6-1. They'll beat the Bears 6-2. They got to split with the Colts. Let's see. Wait. So then they win. Yep, 5-1. because I think Tennessee will lose to the Texans first given round. So yeah, 1.5, 1, win. So 6, 7. We gotta face the Colts week 10. We'll count that as a loss. We'll say that Rivers pulls that off. Or no, I said that Tennessee would actually best the Colts. I think I said my previous tape. Yeah, so actually, they beat the Colts. They lose to the Ravens. Okay. So they lose to the Texans. They lose to the Ravens. They beat the Colts both times. Beat the Browns. Beat the Jags. Beat the Lions. They could probably lose to that bad man Aaron Rodgers in that final week if they have to bench their starters for the playoffs. Unless. Talking and drinking at the same time, bad idea. You know what? Fuck it. They beat the Packers and then they would have to. Fuck. I think the Titans could end up as a wild card. I think either the Texans or the Titans could end up as a wild card. Extreme Kane says, Robbie, I think my Bears start 4-0. Who beats us? You think the Colts can beat us? I don't know, man. Our defense will kill Phillip Rivers. Well, let's get into the Bears schedule next, bro. Let's get into the Bears schedule next. I just think the Titans play such time of possession ball, bro, that it'll send a coordinator like Nagy, a coach like Nagy, up the fucking walls, bro. Nagy's just gonna be pissed that he can't fucking get the ball back. I mean, I get you guys' defense is raw, so you guys play the Lions. You're gonna beat the Lions. You're gonna beat the Giants. And I think the Falcons beat you just because it's fucking Matt Ryan, dude. It's Julio Jones. Todd Gurley is just gonna be feeling himself being back in Georgia. It just certain things just feel like certain things, you know. We talked about you guys facing the Colts, and I did state that I think that the Colts can beat you. But that one is a toss up. You're right because of your defense. But is your defense going to be able to score points? Is the fucking problem. And not looking at that and just looking at, you know, just initials and tangibles. Rivers being more experienced. You not really knowing how David Montgomery is going to be used yet. Not really knowing if it's going to be the Trubisky party or if it's going to be the Nick Foles party. Allen Robinson being pretty much the main receiving threat. Riley Ridley, who should hopefully come along this season. I hope that he does. Hopefully he does, and he can become a wide receiver too. You guys did sign taking Junior to be a wide receiver too, so I mean, hopefully that helps out Robinson. I think the Colts do best you though in that one. The Buccaneers, look, it's Tampa Bay. Like, we're just gonna rock with Tom Brady. I mean, I get that's what the fucking hype is. But I don't see many guys, even at the age of, what is he, 42 now, 41, 42, I don't see many guys besting Brady. But you are going to steamroll over the Panthers. So, I mean, I got you beating the Lions, then the Giants. You lose to the Falcons, Colts, and Bucks. But then you turn around and you beat the Panthers. So, I mean, you're 3-3 through 6 weeks. The Rams, I think the Rams can still be the Rams. I mean, I'm down on them. But I just think the Rams beat you guys, and it is just barely. Just because they don't have Brandon Cooks anymore. They don't have that third sub 4-4 guy. The Saints, I think that you lose to the Saints. So, I mean, right now I only have you winning 3 games. There's the Titans. That Tennessee time possession football just Coach Rabel's going to run that clock on your ass. I mean, there's just not a whole lot until you guys figure out what you're going to do with your running game and how your running game can counteract their running game. I think there's gonna be a problem there. I mean, even if it's not Derrick Henry that they're running the rock with, they're just gonna run jet sweeps with AJ Brown all day. So I mean, that Titans game is pretty hard to predict. But I do think that when you have to face the Vikings, I think that you're gonna split with the Vikings and you'll beat the Vikings. That'll put you right there at 4 wins. I think that you're gonna split with the Packers. It's going to put you at 5 wins. I think you sweep Detroit. That's 6 wins. The Texans, I think that you do lose that one. Just Deshaun Watson's a gamer. It doesn't matter who his personnel is. Deshaun Watson's just going to go out there and he's going to play the game. The Minnesota Vikings, like I said, you split that one, so there's an L, but you do beat the Jaguars. And I think you split with the Packers. And I think I said you lose to the Packers for the first time, but then you beat them the second time. So, I mean, all in all, what that puts you guys 7-win team, 8-win team. Oh, Phillip Rivers is definitely gonna throw picks. Phillip Rivers is definitely gonna throw picks, dude. A lot of Rivers' picks last year came from stupid decisions. You think that's going to change because he has a different jersey? Oh, absolutely the fuck not. I feel like the Buccaneers don't have to have chemistry. There's enough talent to where that's going to balance out. I think that's going to balance out. I don't think that you sweep Minnesota. I don't think that you sweep Minnesota. You guys have too many question marks at QB. And then still question marks about how you're going to split carries in your RBBC, your running back by committee. Believe me, I wish that I could give every single person's team out there double-digit win season. I could be like, everyone's going to make the playoffs. That's not going to be the fucking case. That's just not going to be the case. Brady and Gronk, a.k.a. Shaq and Kobe. Exactly. Even if Rivers throws his picks, they still have talent on that offensive side of the ball. Like Jonathan Taylor, like we're not going to sit here and not factor in Jonathan Taylor, you know. We're not going to factor in Marlon Mack. I mean, you guys don't know how to use David Montgomery yet. So I mean, there's that. You know, not knowing how to utilize Montgomery. You have Cordell Patterson working as this wide receiver running back split. Ted Ginn Jr. just now getting in there, and he's going to be worked in as I guess a wide receiver too. There's just so many question marks. Minnesota, I think Minnesota. Like I said, that's why I said that you split it with Minnesota. You split it with Minnesota, and you split it with Green Bay. You know, you split it with Minnesota and you split it with Green Bay. And you sweep the Lions. You know, that's what I have you guys working with. The NFC North is very convoluted. All you guys had all made changes. You know, yeah. I mean, everybody has different personnel up in the North. So it's definitely gonna be interesting up in the NFC North. But I do have the Lions at the bottom of your division. I do have the Lions at the bottom of your division. I think the Packers in third in your division. I think that you in second in your division. And it'll still be Minnesota above you guys. I think Minnesota still wins the division. But yeah, at least you guys nixed the Packers, though. Anthony Miller's a wide receiver 3. Yeah, but Rivers also leads comeback wins at the same time. And it's relatively equal in his comeback wins and the shaky decision making. And Rivers usually makes those types of dumb decisions in usually the big games and the big moments. Um, I just think the, the New Jersey and everything like that. I mean, I don't like I said, I don't have the Colts being the best team in their division either. Well, you're a Bears fan. You're supposed to think that you're going to win the North. You're supposed to think that. Um, my job's not to look at it from the fan standpoint. My job is to look at it from the analyst standpoint. You know, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm gonna shoot plenty of more of these predictions. This is just upon the night of schedule release. This isn't me looking at any type of Ted Ginn Jr. will definitely come in and be year two. Ted Ginn will definitely come in and be year two. Miller is not wide receiver two standards um, by any means. By any means. Um, he's definitely a wide receiver three on any team in the NFL, not just your team, on any team in the NFL. Ted Ginn Jr. Luckily he's fulfilled the wide receiver two role, so you have someone coming in understanding his role to Allen Robertson, and he's gonna know what he's gonna have to do in order to help Robertson be even more productive than what he already has been. But yeah, Miller's definitely a fucking wide receiver three on out of all 32 NFL rosters. Um, let's take a look at the Carolina Panthers. New era in Carolina. Now I gotta go down and grab another beer here. Um, Carolina versus the Raiders. I haven't even done the Raiders yet, and I keep fucking picking on them. Carolina opened up and hosting the Raiders. I don't like the Raiders on the road to open week one. I think if the Raiders were to win on the road in week one, that would surprise the fuck out of me. Let's go ahead and give Coach Matt Rule his first win because he's gonna lose to the Bucks. He'll beat the Chargers just because Bridgewater is gonna be more experienced, and I think Justin Herbert is honestly gonna start for LA. For the Chargers, I personally think that Justin Herbert is gonna get the start. I think the Cardinals are going to beat the Panthers. I think the Falcons will beat the Panthers. I think the Bears will beat the Panthers. I think the Saints will beat the Panthers. I think the Falcons. The Falcons are going to beat the Panthers both times. The Chiefs are going to beat the Panthers. The Bucks are going to beat the Panthers. The Panthers will beat the Lions. The Vikings will beat the Panthers. The Broncos will beat the Panthers. The Packers will beat the Panthers. The Redskins will beat the Panthers. The Saints will beat the Panthers. I do not at all one fucking bit like the Carolina Panthers schedule. They got fucked hard, bro. Just with the way that their games are layered. They don't have a bye week until fucking week 13, bro. No bye until week 13. The Panthers are fucked. The Panthers are going to get slaughtered all season long. Yeah, Rivers will finally have an O-line. That is 100% true. It's a shame that it really is a shame that San Diego / Los Angeles could never put the money to give that young man his weapons. Well, I mean, he's not young anymore. I mean, of course, with 13 fucking kids. But I mean, the fact that they did not get him the guys, it's fucking mind blowing. I mean, maybe part of that is on him because I mean, like I mentioned earlier, Rivers chokes in big games. Bro, yeah, whoever made the NFL schedules this year, they definitely hate the fucking Panthers. And they definitely hate the fucking Giants because both organizations got really screwed. Both organizations got really screwed. We're gonna get into another schedule of picks here. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna knock out the Jags. Duval. The Colts will beat the Jags in Week 1. The Titans will beat the Jags. The Jags will beat the Dolphins in Week 3. Actually, I think the Dolphins might beat the Jags, dude. Like, I think the Dolphins and the Bengals beat the Jags. Like, I'm not. You know what? Jacksonville. I'm gonna be nice. Jacksonville. You beat the Bengals at Cincinnati. All right, I'll give you the Bengals. I don't think I could give you the Dolphins. Like I think the Dolphins' defense is gonna turn around. I think I had the Dolphins win like 5 games. I think I had the Bengals winning 5 games or some shit. Cool. I'll give you. Fuck. I think there's just too much turmoil in Jacksonville. Like I feel like no one is getting along in Jacksonville. Like whenever I'm checking in with sources and shit, no one seems happy. From what I'm hearing, no one seems happy in Jacksonville. I just feel like this organization is about to be dysfunctional as fucks. Like I don't didn't want to win. They just got weapons, not protectors. Exactly, Extreme Kane. Exactly. Whoever made the primetime games are idiot. Jags are in for a hell of a season. Exactly. I'll give you that. He will finally have an O-line, but will that change during crunch time? I'm not a Rivers hater. I just hate decision making when he has the ball and there's 1 minute left in the fourth. No, I agree. 100%. I agree with that take 100%, and that's why I think in big games is when we'll see him falter. Dude, I'm trying to look for a glimmer of hope for the Jags, and I just feel like the Jags can. There's too many easy games that they can fuck up. Like I feel like they're gonna fuck up that Dolphins game. They're gonna fuck up that Bengals game. They're gonna lose to the Texans. They beat the Lions. Cool. Like I have the Lions sucking this year. They get a bye week 7. I think the Jags beat the Chargers, so I mean I have them at what? They're not. He's not. Gardner Minshew's not losing to 2 rookie quarterbacks back to back, so I'll give him the Bengals, but I think he loses to the Dolphins, so he's at 2 wins. Week 9, Texans lose. Packers lose. Week 11, Steelers lose. Browns, that's a loss. In week 12, dude, I think the Jags end up with the top 5 pick next year. I think they may even end up with a top 3 pick next year. I got them winning 2 games all next year. The Jags are gonna go Colts, Titans, Dolphins, Bengals, Texans, Lions. Bye week in week 7. Chargers, Texans, Packers, Steelers, Browns, Vikings, Titans, Ravens, Bears, Colts. My dude, it's just not in their fucking cards for them to. There's just too many easy games that they're gonna fuck up. Like there's just too many easy games that they're gonna fuck up, dude. Let's do the Houston Texans. And I'm actually going to grab another beer. I'm going to do some analysis on schedules and start team previews and predictions soon. Yeah, I figured it's Miami Canes. I figured that. Alrighty. So I'm gonna bump that smoke clouds that just dropped 3 weeks ago from the homie Bogart Scott-Free. I'll run down. We'll grab another brewski. And then we're gonna wrap up the rest of tonight's special. We're gonna come when we come back. We're gonna be breaking down the Houston Texans. And we would, let's see, we have completely done the NFC East. The NFC South is, the NFC West is completely done. Yeah, we only got a couple more that we gotta do. We got a couple more that we gotta do when we come back. We're just about done. I appreciate everyone for hanging out, chilling with me. Get some Oreo ice cream. Oh my gosh, I dig it. Yeah, and then we right back. We right back in a second. Dilly dilly. Let's give me some music.
I stay hot flying through smoke clouds. Smoke clouds, I do my work, that's why I spoke loud. Spoke loud, I'm in the ocean, don't rock my boat now. Boat now, so much emotion, come get a quote now. Quote now, I stay hot flying through smoke clouds. Smoke clouds, I do my work, that's why I spoke loud. I spoke loud, I'm in the ocean, don't rock my boat now. Boat now, so much emotion, come get a quote now. Quote now.
Yeah, I be smoking Vannas, drinking down P, thinking beyond deeper than Gandhi. While I'm on the yacht, counting G's, smoking trees. I'm about to be a billionaire, dipped in fresh gear, flicking $100 bills in the air. Bogart and Triangle, I'm there getting money too. It's what we do. Provide for our families like the Kennedys and the Carters do. Like Shine and B, rhyme with D. Greatest of the all time, like Mike Tyson, Jordan, Jackson, and they prime. Y'all haters still can't take our shine, shine, shine. Like every day of my life, I stay high, floating through them smoke cows, 3K.
I stay hot flying through smoke clouds. Smoke clouds, I do my work, that's why I spoke loud. Spoke loud, I'm in the ocean, don't rock my boat now. Boat now, so much emotion, come get a quote now. Quote now, I stay hot flying through smoke clouds. Smoke clouds, I do my work, that's why I spoke loud. I spoke loud, I'm in the ocean, don't rock my boat now. Boat now, so much emotion, come get a quote now. Quote now, slow and low like the chorus, smoke a forest like a wildfire. Sip on liquors in between, feeling like a golden child. Going up on some golden suds, rolling up on some potent bud. It's a daily situation where we come from. If you really know what's up, then you would get some. But no knots do not beat the same drum. I prefer cognac, but I will take rum. I prefer IPA, but I will go bud. Anything goes in the San Jose slums, San Jose slums. This shit is better than hot, man, this shit is well done, done. Ain't no way, kick drums make the girlies get done. This is the new drink, it's smoke anthem.
They call Bogey Sky free when they want smoke. I ain't talking about beef, I'm talking about that dope. Shipping out peas, flying elbows. No wrestling, but we off the top rope. Work fresh off the boat, packs on the plane. Then we back on the road, going state to state. Money, pussy, good weed, all I need in life. Call it blasphemous, I get stoned like Jesus Christ. As the Lord he'll vouch that we bound scratch. You hear the noise, me and my boys pushing loud packs. Getting hot till my day ends. Chief of apes, the day before they every day of my life, I get high, I get high. Every day of my life, I get high.
And that was Bogart Scott-Free with that Smoke Clouds. Aye, aye, aye. Every day. Chasing them smoke clouds. We just about at the end. He's like, yo, I'm getting mint ice cream. Hell yeah, dilly dilly, yo. Alrighty. Let's go ahead. Let's get into these Houston Texans. All right, so Houston, they got the Chiefs, bro. They're gonna get waxed by the Chiefs. They're gonna get waxed by the Ravens. Like those are gonna both be all right. Those are gonna both be one score games, one touchdown games. They'll beat the Steelers. They'll beat the Vikings. They'll beat the Jags. I think Titans figure them out. I think the Titans figure them out. I'm actually not high on the Texans after Bob and all of his fuckery. They lose to the Titans. They beat the Packers. They beat the Jags. They beat the Browns. They beat the Patriots. They beat the Lions. They beat the Colts. They beat the Bears. They lose to the Colts. They beat the Bengals. And fuck it. The Titans clean house with their bitch ass. I think the Titans clean house on them. Like, you know what? They'll split with the Titans. They'll split with the Titans. That's how I'm rocking Houston, bro. I think Bob just fucked up that team too much. We've done Colts, we've done Jags, we've done Titans. We haven't touched on the AFC West a whole lot. Let's go Kansas City really quick. Here come the champs. The champs are here. Let's rock with Kansas City, where they're gonna beat the Texans, they're gonna beat the Chargers, they're gonna beat the Ravens. You know what? The Ravens are gonna beat them. The Ravens are gonna beat the Chiefs week 3. It'll be the Patriots. They'll beat the Patriots week 4. They'll beat the Raiders. They'll beat the Bills. They'll beat the Broncos. They'll beat the Jets and the Panthers. They'll beat the Raiders. The Buccaneers are going to be tough, but I think they beat the Bucs. I think they beat the Broncos. I think they beat the Dolphins. Oh, when the Saints come marching in. Oh, when the Saints come marching in. Oh, how I love to be in that number. Oh, when the Saints come marching in. They got to play New Orleans at New Orleans. I think New Orleans, late in the season, December 20th game in the Superdome. It's going to be loud, if there's fans allowed. I would think that hopefully by December we have this shit under wraps and we can fucking have fans. I'm going to pick the Saints. They'll beat the Falcons. They'll beat the Chargers. The Chiefs could maybe even lose one game. And that one game could be to the Ravens. But I think they're a 2-loss team cap. Like, what up, J Love? Well, get at me, dog. So I think the Chiefs, they really gonna be about that life, bro. I don't have your Chargers, your Cardinals 10-6, bro. I don't have your Cardinals 10-6. Let's go on to the Raiders. Vegas, baby, Vegas. John Gruden in year 3, and guess what? I'm still not a fan of John Gruden. Let's see here. They'll beat the Panthers. They'll lose to the Saints. They'll beat the Patriots. They'll lose to the Bills. They'll lose to the Chiefs. They'll lose to the Bucs. I think the Raiders lose to the Browns. I think the Chargers will lose to the Raiders in their house. I think the Broncos beat the Raiders. I think the Chiefs beat the Raiders. I think the Falcons beat the Raiders. I think the Jets lose to the Raiders. The Colts in week 14 lose to the Raiders. The Chargers lose to the Raiders. Again, the Dolphins lose to the Raiders. The Raiders beat the Broncos last week. So, what, Raiders? I got you, what, 6, 7 wins? I think I said 7 wins, some shit like that. Hope the Eagles fall off a cliff. I can't stand those dirty birds. Yeah, fuck the Eagles, bro. But also fuck the Cowboys, so you know. can't hate too much. So I mean, I think the Raiders, you know, they can string together a little bit of magic. Um, I'm a huge fan of Max Crosby. Huge fan of Max Crosby. Dawn of a new era at QB with no Philip for the Los Angeles Chargers. I do think Justin Herbert starts for the Chargers. Now, like I mentioned, even if Tyrod starts for the Chargers start off rocky. I truly, truly, wholeheartedly believe the Chargers start off rocky. And it's, oops, excuse me. It honestly takes a lot. I feel like it's going to take a lot for a Chargers fan out there to convince me otherwise. I think this is going to be one of the more rough seasons that the Chargers fan base, the little bit of fan base that is existent, that the Chargers fan base has had. I think this is going to be a little bit more rough than what you guys may have anticipated. History repeats itself, and we saw history. We saw history with one Tyrod Taylor in Cleveland, and how that worked out. And I think that he could very well be replaced again. So I just want to put out that disclaimer before. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the Rum Boys and girls. What it do? Dilly, mother freaking Dilly. Baby. Ooh. Yee. Yee. Ooh. Woo. Let's dive into the Los Angeles Chargers. Motherfuck, that shot went down the wrong way. It kind of hurt. So the Bengals. The Chargers got to face the Bengals, right? To start off. And how many TDs Joshua Kelly getting? Oof. Tough prediction. That's more of a prop bet thing. We could go and set the prop on that now. Like what? Like we could set that bitch at over under 4. Excuse me. I think he gets under 4. Personally. So yeah, no. LA versus the Bengals. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take the Bengals. LA versus the Chiefs. I'm taking the Chiefs. I'm taking the Panthers in week 3. I'm taking the Bucks in week 4. I'm taking the Saints in week 5. God damn it, Chargers! You're not getting your first win until fucking week 5 or week 6 against the goddamn Jets. The goddamn Jets. So that's when you'll get your first win. Justin Herbert, I don't think that you're beating Burrow or Tua in your rookie year. And you gotta face Tua week 7. I think Tua whacks that ass. He gonna give it to you real nice and dirty, like, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, there's that one. You got the Jacksonville Jaguars right after that. Minshew Mania, baby. Minshew Mania. The Las Vegas Raiders. Some bookie will find a way to make sure that this formerly 7-19 will at least go 8-8. You lose. You lose that one, Herbert. You lose. Even if my guy Tyrod is starting, you still lose. Like, I just don't think that... I think the Virginia Tech magic is worn off. You get a bye week in week 10, which I'm sure, like, Rivers would have loved. You got to face the Broncos. I put on for my city. On for my city. I think that the Broncos might lose that one. They could. The Broncos could... No. The Broncos going to win that one. The Broncos going to win that bitch. The Bills going to beat you. You'll beat the Patriots. I haven't picked the Patriots not a single time. This whole special. Jarrett Stidham's going to be starting. fuck. The Falcons beat you. You gotta face the Raiders again. The Raiders gonna beat you. The Broncos gonna beat you again with your 5-11 ass from the previous year. Then you gotta end the season with the Chiefs. Like I think you only win a game. I think the Chargers are gonna be pitiful. 3 games is their ceiling. Dwayne Haskins still needs some work. He's in his 2nd year. That's why I only have us winning 6 games. I only got the Redskins winning 6 games. Straight up. Just like that. It is what it is, kids. It is what it is. Nah, I mean, I got the Giants being the bottom of the division. Redskins will be 3rd. You know, I'm accepting that now. Let's get into our next predictions. We're gonna keep it rolling. Keep rolling, rolling, and rolling, rolling, and rolling, rolling. All right, so we knocked out the NFC West. Should I go ahead and just pick on Atlanta? Atlanta, let me stop fucking with y'all, man. I know Falcons fans like, yo, this motherfucker has just shown us disrespect. This whole live stream, this motherfucker has not loved us once. And I'm probably still not going to. It's so wrong. It's so wrong of me. But fuck it. Let's get into it. It's the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. Make sure you guys, share the stream. Spike that like if you haven't. Encourage new people to join if you haven't already. Atlanta. Welcome to Atlanta where the plays play and we ride them things like every day. Atlanta, you got some fucking problems, alright? Whoever made your schedule did not like y'all motherfuckers. They treated y'all like the goddamn Giants, bro. The Giants schedule is fucked. The Panthers schedule is fucked. I feel like the Giants and the Panthers so far are the 2 ugliest schedules that I've looked at. ATL, y'all start off with the Seattle Seahawks. Seattle Seahawks will come in town, lay down big dick energy. So that's a loss. I think the Dallas Cowboys whoop up on y'all. I think you can beat the Bears. Just because, like I said earlier, there's just too many question marks right there. That bad man, Aaron Rodgers, you got to go up to Wisconsin. You got to visit him up in Green Bay. And that's a big problem right there. Like if I had to face Aaron Rodgers, any given fucking Sunday, like I'm gonna worry about that joint. Well, I'm gonna worry about that. That is a October 5th game. Let me double check. I think that actually might be a Monday night joint. Let me double check. I think that could be a Monday night game, man. And if it's a Monday night game, oh shit, that's a Monday night game. You facing Aaron Rodgers like the bright lights. I'm sorry, Atlanta. You losing that one. Atlanta's losing that one. So I mean, you lose to Seattle. You lose to Dallas. I think you beat the Bears, but you're gonna lose to the fucking Packers on a Monday night. You'll beat the Panthers because I have them at the bottom of your division, and I think their schedule is just tailored for the other 3 teams will be significantly better than they are. I think the other 3 teams in that division are significantly better than they are. So you'll beat the Panthers. Then you got to go to Minnesota. I think that one might be close. It's an afternoon game in October. I think that's just going to be close as fuck. I think Minnesota bestes you. I think you beat the Lions. I think you beat the Panthers. You have to face the Broncos. And I like the way that the Broncos are coming along. I really like what they're building. But you're hosting the Broncos. It's a 2-hour difference for us. I think you do pull it off. I think you magically pull off beating the Denver Broncos. You have your bye week, week 10. Week 11, you want to New Orleans Saints. You're going to lose to the Saints. You're going to beat the Raiders. Then you got to see the Saints again. You're going to lose again. You got to see the Chargers. You'll beat the Chargers, but then you got to see the Bucks. You're gonna lose to the Bucks. You're gonna lose to the Chiefs, and you're gonna lose to the Bucks. Just back-to-back L's is the way that your season is gonna close out. Atlanta, I'm not liking it. I think I picked 4 games best for you. You know, um, Ronald Darby he's not locked. He's not locked down. He's not locking down a motherfucker, bro. So yeah, I mean that's how I'm feeling about the Falcons. I don't think the Falcons are going to do too hot this year. And if you're Atlanta, you're probably looking for answers, and I think the draft is going to be able to supply you answers. Let's go and do these Patriots. Let's take care of the Patriots. The Brady-less Patriots. Jarrett Stidham-led Patriots. All right. So the Patriots will beat the Dolphins in week 1, right? You'll beat the Dolphins. Boston. New England. In week 1. But then you got to face Seattle. But then you got to face Vegas. I got Seattle beating you. I got Vegas beating you. I got Kansas City beating you. Because I think this is your year to tank. I think this is honestly the Patriots' year to tank. All right? I don't think they're going to do it intentionally. But I think that not everything is fully there for Belichick. So we're going to go Patriots, beat Dolphins, lose against Seahawks, lose against Raiders, lose against Chiefs, and I even think the Broncos beat you. You get a bye week. You got the 49ers, you're going to lose there. You got the Bills, you're going to lose there. You got the Jets, you'll win that one. You'll lose to the Ravens. You'll lose to the Texans. You'll lose to the Cardinals. You'll beat the Chargers. I got you at 3 wins. You'll lose to the Rams. You'll lose to the Dolphins. Because the Dolphins always best you guys at one point. And I don't think it'll be at the beginning of the season because Belichick's going to come out on his shit. But at some point, at some time, all great empires fall. History has shown us this, and it's taught us this. I don't have the Patriots still making the playoffs like every other analyst. I don't believe that. I don't think that the talent level is just going to be the same for Belichick as it was when he had Brady. We already saw with what was happening last year with diminishing talent. And I don't think they did much to really solve their problems this year. Shout out to Dalton King, Virginia Tech, draftee. You know, so you beat the Chargers, you're going to lose to the Rams, you're going to lose to the Dolphins, you're going to lose to the Bills again. You'll beat the Jets. The Jets will end at the bottom. The Jets will end at the fucking bottom of your division. I don't think the Jets beat anyone in your division. I think Miami sweeps the Jets. I think Miami sweeps the Jets. Everyone else improved to me, but the goddamn Jets. New England didn't improve that much. I just have to. I have no faith in Sam Darnold. It's mainly Sam Darnold. It's a combination of Sam Darnold and Adam Gase that I hate for the Jets. New Yorkers that watch my show are probably like, he just hates New York. He just hates the Giants. He just hates the Jets. And that's not the fucking case. You just got to get some better personnel in there working for you. And of course, my picks are going to change. You see, I don't hate on the fucking Dallas Cowboys. I hate the Cowboys, but I don't hate on them. It is what it is. I picked them to win the wild card. You see, I don't fucking treat the Eagles fans like shit. Y'all just gotta do better up there in New York. And that's not just one team. That's both teams. Yo, Shaquem Griffin is talented with one arm. I'm having fun. I'm having fun. I can actually do some fucking projections. So we did the whole AFC South. Now we just wrapped up them Patriots. We did the whole NFC East. Um, did we do the Steelers, bro? We have not. The bounce back year. Is it possible for this to be a bounce back year for the Steelers? I don't know. Let's grab this beer. Let's take a sip. Let's find the fuck out. Y'all here on the Rumboyz fucking Fantasy Network, man. I'm doing early schedule predictions. Like, I'm not writing shit down or anything like that. I'm not tracking this or nothing. Because we're gonna have a special where I'm actually gonna go through and predict each fucking team. I'm gonna release videos predicting each team. Um, so I mean, we'll go through it and we're gonna do it like that, and and shit. But I mean, it's just fun to fucking sit back and guess. And I mean, I'm sure I probably picked a bunch of things wrong and a bunch of things inaccurately. Probably like, yo, you just said this team was gonna win this many, and then you pick, but they gotta face these other guys. And don't worry, I'm gonna sort the fuck out. We're gonna organize it. I'm gonna break it the fuck down. This is just for fucking fun, bro. This is just for fun. We just having fucking fun. It's a good time, yo. Cheers to me. Cheers to you, all the Rum boys and girls. What it do? Um, the Ravens don't leave Eastern Time Zone after week 2. Travel fewest miles in NFL. The Seahawks traveled 29,023 miles this season, most in the NFL. Week 1 schedule, 9 divisional games in week 1, most to open season since 1998, with 10 of them things. Alrighty, so let's talk about some Steelers. Let's talk about some Steelers. The terrible towel. Big Ben's return. You gotta face the Giants, and that's gonna be an automatic win for you. I feel like that's the easiest way you can open up your fucking season. Then you gotta go to the Broncos. I think you can beat the Broncos. I think you can beat the Broncos. I think the Broncos can also beat you. That one's gonna flip flop. That one's gonna go either way. But I'm gonna go ahead and right now I'm gonna say that you can handle that thing. But you're gonna lose to the Texans and the Titans. So you'll start off 2-0, feeling really good about yourself, and you're gonna be like, oh fuck. So Texans and Titans, they're gonna roll in. You're on the road for both Broncos versus Texans. So I mean that sucks for Pittsburgh. And then you host the Titans. I think the Titans are gonna have a game plan ready for that ass. So then you gotta take on the Eagles, and I think the Eagles are gonna beat you. I think the Browns. They're gonna take one of them things. They're gonna take one of them things. Like early on, it's so easy to just predict that I'm gonna split. Those teams. I feel like they can probably split. I think the Browns go ahead and take the first one. I think you get the second one, Steelers. So the Browns get the first. The Ravens are gonna wax that ass all season. So go ahead and lock in 2 losses against the Ravens. You go against the Cowboys. The Cowboys gonna pull it off. You'll beat the Bengals. You'll beat the Jaguars. Like I said, you're gonna lose to the Ravens in week 12. You'll beat my Redskins. Okay, I'll give you my Redskins. All right. Bills loss. Bengals win. Colts week 16 win. Browns week 17. I already said you're gonna split with them. I think they best you the first time around, but you get them later on. So I think you split with the Browns. All right, and that's how I'm analyzing the Steelers. I think that you got. I think the Big Ben era is ending, so I think you got like the 6 or 7 wins up underneath your belt, and that's what you're realistically looking at if you're a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. Big Ben's finalize the season. I think this is really the year that we see make the changing of the guard. And Brady's probably going to be one of those only legendary QBs left. And then it'll be, Wilson leading the way, and Rodgers will lead the way for a couple more years, and so on and so forth. Let's see what else. Who else? So I mean that's the. We did the full AFC North. We did the Bengals, Browns, Did I do the Browns? I don't think I did the Browns. Yeah, no, I haven't done the Browns yet. So let's dive into these Cleveland Browns. Let's check back in with our YouTube chat. Bumblebee Tuna. Bumblebee Tuna. What's good, Bumblebee Tuna? What's really good? All right, so let's get into these Browns. The Browns host the Ravens week 1. All right, and I don't like it. It's not pretty for the Browns. Browns, you're gonna lose that one. You'll beat the Bengals week 2. You'll beat the Redskins week 3. You'll lose to the Cowboys week 4. That Colts game is tricky. In week 5, that shit can go either way. Let's go and take the Colts. I think the Browns are gonna, or I think the Steelers will get the best of the Browns early. They'll beat, week 7 they'll beat the Bengals, then they'll beat the Raiders. You get a bye week in week 9. You got the Texans. Gotta face the Texans. You're gonna lose to the Texans. You're gonna lose to the Eagles. You're gonna beat the Jaguars. You're gonna lose to the Titans. Week 14, Ravens. You lose to them again. I think the Ravens just sweep their whole division. Giants. You beat the Giants. You beat the Jets. You beat the Steelers. That's how I'm thinking it's working out for the Browns. Fucking Cleveland. What we got next? We got the Vikings. Year number 3 of Cousins and his big ass fucking paycheck that he has not fulfilled a goddamn thing on. Yo, if Cousins can get the payday that he got, why the fuck can't Dak get paid? That's what I want to know. Like, why can't Dak get paid? If Cousins can get the big payday that he was able to get, Dak should be able to get his big payday as well. Hate me. I don't care. I do not. Now, let's get into this Vikings joint. Vikings, Packers, Vikings, Colts, Vikings, Titans in week 3, Titans, Vikings, Texans, Seahawks in week 5, at Seattle, by the way. They're on the road back-to-back, Texans, and then Seahawks. I'm going to go Seahawks, so they lose on the road. They face the Falcons October 6th. I think Kirk Cousins can pull that shit off, honestly. Both teams playing dome, so I mean, like, weather's not a factor for them. It's just gonna come down to who the fuck the better team is. And I mean, I don't know how this new Vikings offense is gonna look. Anyone predicting the Vikings saying like they know how this new Vikings offense is gonna look, you fucking bugging. There's no Stephon Diggs. It's clearly gonna be Dalvin Cook fed Sundays. Justin Jefferson now the new addition. Like Bisbee Johnson is gonna step up. Like is Cousins really gonna be able to get these guys the ball? I mean, you still got Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley, Matt Ryan, and Todd Gurley, who are still quality names in the fucking NFL. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick Atlanta. I don't remember what I said for Atlanta's pick earlier, but I might be changing that bitch. Like there's gonna be a lot of contradictory shit said throughout this whole fucking stream, because I can't remember how I pick every fucking team. Like, have I absolutely tried to fucking make sure? Absolutely. Am I positive that like I've thoroughly gone through this? No, I'm doing this off the top of my fucking head. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick the Falcons. Like I'm gonna pick the Falcons. Like I said, I'm gonna do videos for each individual team. Bye week 7, Packers, So they got the Packers right there. Here, just give me 1 second. Uno minuto. Turn it down! Alrighty. So yeah, I mean, we left off with the Falcons. They get a bye week. They go on to the Packers. I think the Packers are gonna go ahead. They're gonna handle that thing. Or I don't think the Packers win both of them. The Packers lose that second one actually. The Lions get swept. The Lions get swept by their whole fucking division. The Bears. The Bears versus the Vikings. I say the Bears and the Vikings. The Bears and the Vikings are gonna split one. The Bears will win at Chicago and the Vikings will lose. Or the Vikings will win at their home, and then the Bears will win at their home. So I give the Bears the home advantage against the Vikings. Going on to the Cowboys, Week 11. Cowboys are going to go ahead and they're going to beat the Vikings. The Vikings will beat the Panthers in Week 12. The Jaguars will lose to the Vikings in Week 13. Buccaneers beat the Vikings Week 14. Bears, like I said, they're going to hold down, or they'll lose on the road to Minnesota. Saints lost. They lose to the Saints. The Vikings lose to the Saints Week 16. And they end their regular season with the Lions. And they will defeat the Lions. So I'm not exactly sure how I picked that. I mean, but their schedule's fairly even. Fairly in and out. But I mean, yeah. Oops, 1 second. I'm fucking up. Gotta go back to the list of the teams that we've already done. There we go. So yeah, I think honestly, like I have predicted every single team. I did the full NFC West and the NFCs. NFC North, I pretty much just shitted on the fucking Lions. The full AFC South, AFC West, I went through. AFC North, I went through. AFC East, I went through. I think we only have the Lions to do at this juncture, at this given fucking point. Win or bust is what the quote says for the Lions schedule on NFL.com. Do I think the Pittsburgh Steelers can make the playoffs? I mean, based off my projections I just did, I mean, they probably would not. But, I mean, we are dealing with a new CBA, a new playoff structure. So that's step one. So teams that have not made the playoffs in normal circumstances that we're accustomed to watching over the last 15 to goddamn near almost 20 years, 20 plus years of watching a similar format since, I guess, what we could say 1990 to 91. There's going to be some teams that are going to be able to make it that haven't. So I'm not going to sit here and say that any particular team that was an outlier last year can't make it, because there was about 3 or 4 teams that could have probably made it. Like the Pittsburgh Steelers probably could have made it last year if the new CBA that we have this year would be intact. The Browns could have made it, you know. I mean, so there's a lot of teams that are going to be on that cusp, that can or cannot, and it's really good. It's really gonna dictate. Hopefully we can get a full season in. Hopefully we don't have to extend games. We don't have to extend our season, and hopefully we can just make this shit like right, and we can make this shit perfect the first time around. And we get just a full consistency wave of football. I mean, but it's gonna be up to us in these next coming months to social distance and keep ourselves indoors, so that, you know, we can have a full fucking football season, you know. Let's go ahead. Let's get in. to this last schedule, and that is the Detroit Lions. And this one's going to go by pretty quick. They got their bye week in week 5. So first 4 games is Bears, Packers, Cardinals, Saints. And I just have them all as losses. Like, if there's a team that could probably go winless this year, I think that it could fucking be the Lions. I don't think I've said a good thing about them once. I think the Jags beat the Lions in week 6. I think the Falcons beat the Lions in week 7. I think that the Colts can beat the Lions in week 8. Vikings are going to beat them. I think we can beat them in week 10. You know what? I'll give the Lions the one game against the Jags. I'm sure I probably predicted the Jags to beat them earlier when I did the Jags, but fuck it, dude. I gotta be nice at some point. Oh my god, their schedule is fucked. I think the Vikings sweep them. I think the Bears sweep them. I think the Packers sweep them. I don't think they win a single game in their division. Point blank, period. Alright, so week 6 they face the Jags. I'll give them a win against the Jags. They're not beating the Falcons the following week. Week 7. Week 8 they're not beating the Colts. They're not beating the Vikings. I'll give them the win against my Redskins. Like, fuck, I don't care. Like, this team might only win one game, guys. Maybe not win a single game this season. There's just so many. I think the Redskins actually take a leap, and I'm not saying that because I'm a Redskins fan. I don't think that. I think that Matt Stafford might be done. I mean, Detroit always wins at least. At least they're gonna win. They're gonna win at least 2. They'll beat the Jags. They'll beat us. I think the Bears smack them around both times. I think the Packers smack them around. They gotta face the Bucks in week 16. The fucking Lions aren't doing shit. Let's just fucking be honest with ourselves here. Why am I even doing this? Yeah. Like the Lions. I think the Lions will be the worst team in the league this year. It's going to be a toss between the Lions, the Jets, the Jags, or the Lions, the Jets, and the Giants. We'll be somewhere there, but I mean, we're not going to be as bad as we were last year. I think that Riverboat Ron will bring in some culture to really help us out. So I mean, I look forward to that. But that's every schedule breakdown. That's every schedule from every team broken down. Predictions of what I think will initially happen, of me just seeing it for the first time, all of us seeing it for the first time. I am going to go through and I'm going to do prediction videos for each team. I think that'll be really awesome for people to go back and be like, you fucking idiot, you said this and you were wrong. And I'd be like, yeah, I was wrong. So, I mean, I have no problem with people calling me a fucking clown and saying that I fucked up. It worked out well for Adam Rank, so I'm going to do that exact same thing this year. I'm gonna do prediction videos for each individual team in the coming weeks leading up to the season. And just to fuck with people, bro. Just to fuck with people from different fan bases and be like, yo, get mad. I want you to get mad. I want you. So yeah, I mean there's that. That shit's gonna be pretty lit. The prediction videos for each team, all 32 teams. So that's like 32 new videos. I am gonna be breaking down how fantasy friendly each NFL team is, and that's gonna be a separate video from their record prediction video. So that's another 32 videos worth of content that we're gonna have coming out here on the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. Rumboyz After Dark each and every Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern. The Run Report, until sports comes back and we have sports back, will be once per week, and we're going to do that every Tuesday. And that'll leave me like Wednesday and Thursday to be able to drop the How Fantasy Friendly series. Check out all the different podcasts I've been featuring on. Like, I've been featured on a lot of different podcasts throughout the last 2 weeks. So check that shit out. yeah, it's gonna be like 64 fucking new videos that you guys are gonna get. Like, one, how fantasy friendly each team is. Two, predicting each team's record. And then we also have the behind the business series that I am getting ready to launch. I'm working on booking right now. So I mean, I'll be booking a couple of the our own staff from the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. I'm gonna be booking a lot of people from some of your favorite other channels to come on, talk about their shit, talk their shit, how they do, how they move, how they groove, how they work, how they operate. I just really want to take the opportunity. I've always put other people on, but I'm gonna do this in a capacity where like motherfuckers ain't gonna be getting greedy, like shit that happened in the past. So I mean, we just doing a couple of different things and a lot of different things. We're gonna be busy. We're gonna be busy routinely here. Starting up in like the next couple of days. Probably like June. June is where we're really gonna be focused on like having content for you every single fucking day. God willing. Um, but I mean, yeah. I mean, much love and appreciation to everybody that fucking tuned in. Check out all the rosters. You all have your team schedules. Head to rumboyz.com. Check out all the greatest articles from the greatest fucking writing crew in the industry. There is nobody else in the industry better than rumboyz.com. There's a lot of wannabes and a lot of tryhards out there, but ain't nobody really doing what the fuck we're doing, man. So head to rumboyz.com. Show love. Check out the writing staff. Check out the homies over there putting in that work. Check out the merch. If you have not already, I'm gonna drop it in the chat. We're gonna make sure that y'all get that Discord. Definitely join the Discord community. If you have not already, hop on that shit. Subscribe to every single channel that's part of us. So like subscribe to Gym of the Icon, Clock Management Fantasy Football, Rumboyz Fitness, all our guys out there, it's great content that's showing that fucking love and that's really doing this shit 100. But for real, other than that, let's go ahead and take a shot. That microphone, make sure you can hear what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I did? What up, Blake? I see you up in the chat. Hey, Blake, I appreciate you just pulling up, huh? Alright, so we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna get into this. We're gonna get into this cheers. It was a dope ass fucking night. I felt like I broke down every single schedule. I didn't miss a single team. Broke down every schedule, how I felt, where the wins, where the losses gonna be. I tried to talk about some fancy implications in between it, and just show love to every team in the league, and just be real and honest with all my takes. So I mean, it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit this season, and I can't fucking wait. Um, I'm excited for that Bucks Saints game, bro. I can't wait to get back to calling play by play. I'll be calling play by play. Hopefully baseball is back, Eric. I would love that. But UFC 249 this Saturday. I'll be live. I'll be live tomorrow for I'm actually gonna be live tomorrow on MB Fantasy Football Show, and then I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna be dropping a piece about how fantasy friendly the Cincinnati Bengals are, and then I'll be turning around and I'll be doing Rumboyz After Dark tomorrow. So I have a very fucking busy day. So if you have anything that you want us to discuss on Rumboyz After Dark tomorrow, let us the fuck know. And yeah, I love and I appreciate y'all. Hopefully life does get back to normal. This has been the NFL schedule release party here on the Rumboyz Fantasy Network, aka Quarantine Radio. Let's go ahead and break this thing down how we usually break it down. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the Rumboyz and girls, what it do, dilly dilly. Let's go. I know I need some Lakers games too as well, Blake. Dilly dilly. We out of here. Much love. Dilly dilly.